I think it's live.
It says indirect.
Direct, yeah, because my computer speaks French. Because we're in France in the 17th century. Welcome to the third adventure of All for One. Lights. Well, I don't know if it has been mentioned, but our group calls ourselves Lights and Darkness, something like that. Yeah.
Yes.
So third adventure. Yeah, we had lots of adventure. Most of them are on YouTube on different channels, and so we have a fine group of musketeers here. So, well, we'll make the presentation after. I will make, well, just for the people who are watching, just make, put in context what is going on. So, let's begin with the Sébastien, Jean-Marie.
Hi, my name is Sebastian. I play Jean-Marie Ducroisé, a monster hunter driven by revenge against all creatures of darkness, but also against a specific one. He has been lately on a witch hunt and came back with so many memories.
Yes, you can watch that on Runeslinger's channel. Let's go with Philippe. Ivan.
Hey kids, this is Ivan. How you doing? I am Philippe Moreau. Yes, hey, you know, it's a habit, man. I play Philippe Moreau. He's a young little snotty brat with a talent with a sword, and he just wants to make a name for himself. And so he's trying to fit in with these older, more cool guys, and sometimes he tries a little bit too hard, but he can back it up. That's all I got.
Right.
That's
yes,
he doesn't have a lot of depth.
No. And let's go with Anthony, with Martin.
All right, I'll be playing Martin, who, like many musketeers, operates under a name that is not his own, who is, like Philippe, very, very interested in personal glory, success, but for him, it's not a matter of pride. It's in order to take back his birthright, to recover his own nobility, because more than anything else, what Martin is a nobleman, just right now without a home. A very, very religious man, capable of working miracles, if you believe some people.
Yeah, so we have all been introduced to every musketeer. So I will simply read. I've already sent you some stuff before to get you into it, but for the people listening, I will just read what the intro to the game. So a great ball is given in the Louvre in Paris. The honored guest of this ball is Chancelier Oxenstierna, ruler of Sweden. He came with some of his soldiers to guard him. He's been invited by King Louis XIII and the Cardinal Richelieu. They want to make a treaty with him related to the ongoing war. This meeting is so important that all the musketeers and Cardinal's guard have been called upon to patrol the place, just in case there might be unfortunate events. Both forces have to work together this evening. So that was the introduction. Okay. People may wonder, where's my character? Well, okay, so since I don't want to, I don't want to have a game master player character, so I sent him directly into the ball. So he's busy there. It's because of his contact, you know. He has a great contact, Madame Anne Bourdon. How easy it was. So. Yeah, so Madame Bourdon and Alphonse made a plan, talked to Mr. Le Trévis, and yeah, since a very special guest, well, the forces has been raised, and Madame Bourdon insisted that Alphonse stay inside with some guards.
We will find him floating in the Seine at the morning. I'm pretty sure of that.
Didn't you say that it was raining outside?
Yeah, that's one of the last
posts. Inside?
Yeah. Okay. I'll make something that I like. Okay. Odd or even. Okay, you choose what temperature it is. If it's not, the rain just went harder. So let's say Anthony, odd or even. I have the dice here.
Odd.
Odd. I rolled a 1. So what temperature it's making outside?
it's a warm rain.
But yeah. I kind of, the drops are not, just making you wet, but not more than that. There's that kind of rain, kind of a summerish rain. But still, even with that, lots of action is going around the Louvre. Lots of circulation. Many people, knows that there's some sort of a ball here. So many people want to witness what's inside. I think Jean-Marie, I think you already told me what position you did want to take for your patrol.
Yeah, it was either patrolling natural surfaces to spot some traces of intrusion, broken branches, and that jazz, or a higher position, maybe hop into a tree to watch larger view.
Well, there's something like that in the front yard of the main entrance. And I think, talking about the main entrance, I think Martin wanted to be there.
Yes, or near there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can go there. And Philippe, where do you want to be?
I don't want to be by myself.
Yeah. So you're out of Paris?
No. I want to be with one of my pals.
Choose which one. Well, they can see. You can see each other, by the way, Jean-Marie and Martin.
Yeah.
Oh.
I probably alerted my companion of my plan before going by myself or anything. We are a unit, so
I'll be in between them.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Well, of course. It's been going on, since 2 or 3 hours. Lots of circulation, lots of people going in and out while getting near. Of course, all the kind of people you can see in Paris, some angry peasants that you maybe had to repel, maybe some sisters, some nuns, praying for the king while walking in front of this, maybe some drunken men singing, and all the nobles coming, being checked by Cardinal's guard who had the duty maybe to check the identity of the people. Well, some gazes has been exchanged with Cardinal guards at some point, but you have strict order to behave. You have to impress the Chancelier of Sweden. Mr. Letréville made that clear that one of the goal here was not that much security. He doesn't expect anything special. He just wants to show how France is a great nation.
It is.
Does that mean he expects us to be there with our muskets?
Well, fully, you can. As long as it is clean.
I mean, do we have to?
Do we have to? Do you want to?
I don't think any of us wants to carry that heavy thing through the streets of Paris in the rain.
Well, I don't.
Strength 4
and listen.
Subject to manipulate. No.
No, you have to be. Well, you have to look nice, and I think just having a sword, looks more noble than having that coward instrument of death in your hand.
Good, because when either one of these has a musket in their hand, they have a tendency to shoot right next to me, which I'm done with.
We miss you.
Just like that much.
You can see three cardinal guards making their patrol and suddenly approaching Philippe, smiling. You can recognize one of them, Henry himself. It's coming by you.
Bonjour, ma capitaine.
Yes. Nice evening. young boy?
Very nice, very pleasant. A nice warm rain.
Yeah, I've heard that one of yours is inside, having fun and drinking wine.
Yes, sadly, I am not there with him, but yes, one is. He has a special duty to guard a noble woman.
Special duty. He seems angry. Does he really deserves it? You know what, young boy? I have strange rumors about what you're doing. You and he's pointing at Martin, and maybe he saw a glimpse of Jean-Marie. Yeah, all of you three, listen to me. Okay, maybe you have won. You've made an argument, and yeah, people are looking at me as a disturbing Cardinal's guard because of your friend. But at some point, the table will turn. People will know the truth about maybe strange stuff. I will uncover it. You will be destitute of the Musketeers. I've heard that you're escorting ladies. I've heard that you make some family affairs. What does it have to do with France?
In the top of my tree, I will fake a cough, shouting "cocu." And "cocu" in French is you can explain.
Yeah.
I'll walk over to.
I understand.
I'll walk over to Philippe.
And Henry is looking at you coming. You don't have that silver stone with you. Yeah, unfortunate for you. Someday you will be out of the Musketeers, and you will come on your knees to get in the Cardinal's guard. Maybe we'll get you for the latrines, and the other guy with him. Oh yes. That could be a good spot for you.
So I'm getting visibly a little bit red, but I think for a second. I said, you know that silver-tongued one? I think he may be inside. Yes, I remember now. He was the one with his special duty. If you hurry, you might catch him.
It's true, Philippe, and he was wearing the most amazing shirt.
It was a splendid shirt.
Now, few men could wear a shirt like that so well. I wonder who cleans and presses it for him.
All right.
I have a good idea of that. My wife having some lovers, that's okay. But having a musketeer one, that's really bad.
I suppose it spoils the field for the rest of you. I can't quite compete, but we do appreciate the conversation.
We'll see someday. I will know the truth about your irrelevant missions. Poor
Just
people, and
understand them doesn't make them irrelevant. But it is nice that you came to bring our two forces together in harmony as the Cardinal and our King has commanded.
Of course. Jean-Marie.
Yes.
You're over suspicious, so that deserves a perception check.
Indeed.
You're paranoid.
I don't trust these guys.
He's going to see something no matter what.
Three successes.
That means you have the tough result. Maybe some of the conversation, maybe you had some glimpse of what was going on, but at the same time, another noise was kind of disturbing what you were hearing. You just cut maybe some of the words, and this was some crows in the tree you are, but lots of them.
I'll maybe try to have a look on the crows, see if there's some animals that could produce that disturbance, or.
Well, okay. It's quite dark. It depends on how many details you may want to check. I think it's a perception again.
tell you what, if it's not so obvious, I will get down of my tree and just walk and have a look.
Okay, well, it seems no. Well, from the point of view, you're not sure, but you know, it feels like there were lots of crows in the tree.
Okay.
By the way, Henry just got away, mumbling to his mans. They were at some distance. They are laughing, taking a look at you. Martin, one of the guests arriving is walking towards the entrance, so not that much near from you. Seems to be a cousin of yours, but he hasn't saw you yet.
I'll pull my hat down against the rain and move behind the huge wall of flesh that is Philippe.
He seems to be in a bad mood. You're guessing that maybe, the guy has a lot of money and many business he has, so probably was invited there. Okay. That's so okay, he's passing by, he's over there, and okay, right.
Philippe, have that man inspected carefully.
Oh yes, of course.
Don't let him know I told you. Just go over and make sure he's inspected carefully before he enters. Quick.
I scurry off. And so I'm assuming I'm going to have to go talk to the Cardinal's guards themselves. They are doing the inspecting, are they not?
Well, no one has been inspected in the front door. They're just by the entrance of the, the terrain.
The court.
Yeah. The court, yeah. There you go.
Okay, yeah. So I had to run over to whoever I would think would be the most likely to inspect them. I don't know if there's a specific guard at the door or something like that. Okay.
No, not really. You have pretty much a clear way to do that.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, as far as like having who would I tell to inspect this man carefully, or is it up to me?
Oh, I don't know what to answer to that. I must. Can you retell that?
In other words, Martin wants me to have him inspected. He's suspicious of him, I think. So I should have him inspected before he goes into the ball.
Yeah, well, that's exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so should I do it, or is there somebody I know I should tell? That's what I'm getting at.
No one, affected to that, so.
Oh, okay. Monsieur, arrêtez-vous! That's nice.
That was good.
Okay, the man with some gray hairs, he has a black, a black coat with some red on it. Turns over, yeah, maybe some familiarity with Martin. Look at you with a severe look. He's with a woman way much younger than him. And he looks at you and, what is it, Musketeer?
Oh, pardon me, sir. I must. I'm under orders to make sure that everybody that comes into the ball is good and belongs here. And so I must check you and your daughter.
He seems a little insulted and says, I have a proof that I'm admitted here. I have the invitation from the Cardinal himself.
And
okay. He's showing you the paper.
Oh, well, thank you very much, sir. Yes, and you do not have any weapons, do you?
I don't bring weapons in the ball.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have to forget. Yeah, one style point to Ivan. By the way, I haven't gave you the starting style points. We forgot about that.
We do 3 or 2.
We start with. Well, I was thinking about 3. 3. Is it a good number to start with?
That's a nice number.
Well, since many efforts were made between the 2 games, I was checking the book and I think it deserves 3 style point, and you have 1 more to Ivan. Yeah. Yeah, you can help me, guy. If you think a style point can be earned, just write it to me in the chat. Okay.
It was just a suggestion.
All right. So
I don't want to interfere.
Then I kind of stop, and I'm thinking, like, what else should I ask this guy? At least you get there, and nothing's coming.
I want Cardinals Richelieu to come by and have a word with us. He's looking at a Cardinal's guard nearby. Hey, vous, monsieur, call your chief. Huh? We'll settle this down right now, young boy. It's an insult to a nobleman from the Martel family. While he's saying that, Jean-Marie,
He hasn't become nicer.
Yep.
the flock, there's a flock of crows that just flies from the tree you were and is going at the Louvre itself. Can see one of the window where the crows are going is kind of half opened. In fact, you can see a hand opening it and then goes away.
Are the crows going at the window?
They land on the top just over the window, and some of them on the little tablet that is just in front of the window, and some of them are entering the place. And you had a plan of the place before in the briefing. That's exactly the room of Queen Anne where she sleeps.
Okay.
What do you do? The crows are entering the place.
I'll get off my tree and walk towards Martin. And have you seen these crows?
Just the ones I'm related to. I'm watching one of my cousins, a very cruel man, and unfortunately, I think I've gotten Philippe in trouble.
As you say that, you see that one of the cardinal guards coming by Philippe and your cousin.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. No, I just saw a hand coming out of Queen's Anne's chamber, and the crows seem to have fly in that direction, and I find that quite odd.
While you're looking at it, did they go in? As you look, you can see crows entering the chamber one by one, and they don't stop. They kind of and you can.
We must have a look.
Yes, we must go.
I'm calling Philippe. Like, Philippe, come on, come on, boy.
Here, boy.
You see a cardinal's guard pointing at you, Philippe. I have to have a word with you, Musketeer. You can go, monsieur. And pointing at at last, someone who has some respect. He's going with his wife. And so you what do you do, Philippe?
so at this point, it's just a cardinal's guard.
Oh, he was alone.
Oh, but he was alone. Oh, I thought the cardinal's guard was coming over.
No, the cardinal is not there. No.
Oh, good. Well, no,
just a guard. Just a guard.
Okay. So I trot over to my friends, and as I come over, you can see
Hey! Stop right there.
Salut! I just run over to my friend.
He's looking at you. He take some parchment paper and he's writing something while looking at you. Okay.
I look back at him and bow with a great flourish. Take my hat off. As he trots up to his friends, you can see that the drops of sweat and the raindrops are pretty much indistinguishable on his face.
The famous Philippe Moreau.
Come on, we have to check something in the Queen's apartment. There's something wrong about these birds.
Something in the Queen's apartment? This is a job for Brisecoeur.
Yeah, walk forward. We're going to the apartment immediately.
That sounds important, yes.
It is.
Where do you
go first?
while you're saying that, well, the doors opens of the party. Many people are going out, taking some sort of a break, even if it's raining a little. You know, take some fresh air, and so there's lots of noises in the court. But throughout the noise, you can hear a faint "à moi." This is a woman's voice, and he obviously comes from the window. But you notice because you have your attention on the place.
So she's screaming, help, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, à moi, come to my help. Okay. Okay, let's make a run. Let's make a run for it.
Run.
Let's run.
Let's use the a side door, not on one of those wide opening. We'll have to fight our way through the crowd. Let's use a side door. Use our knowledge of the place to go straight to Queen Zan's apartment.
Unless we can go up the wall.
So what do you say? So depends.
We could climb up the wall.
Tell me what you want to do.
Ah, does it look like we can climb up this wall? What do I see? Can I anything?
There's so many stories.
Philippe, you take the wall. I'll take the stairs.
I'm taking the wall. I'm climbing up.
Okay, you're climbing up. And Martin, what do you want?
And don't forget, Philippe, it's a test.
I'll take the stairs.
Okay. Well, the difficulty to climb the wall will be, well, it will be tough, but since it's raining a little, it becomes hard. It's a 4 difficulty.
Yeah,
But climbing the wall guarantees you that you'll go there fast.
Ah, yes.
True.
Okay.
Damn, and he's acrobatic.
I
and
am.
young.
I am.
I want to challenge your acrobacy.
All right. Well, my climb is 6. I'm going to use 2 style. So I'm going to roll 8 dice. Do I need to roll or take the average? Speak now.
Oh, you can take the, if you take the, well, you can take the average if you want. You would succeed automatically.
Okay. Well, then I will do that with 8 dice. Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It sounds dramatic.
No, roll. Sorry for the hesitation. We're in an emergency here.
Okay. 1, 2. 2 successes.
Maybe an extended roll. Maybe accumulate these successes. Maybe.
on difficulty 4.
All right.
I'll wait for Ivan to come back.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so halfway through, you lose footing and you fall down 10 feet. I think you get 1 non-lethal damage for that.
I do have the break fall.
Ah, yeah. That's a talent.
No, it's a skill.
Okay, go ahead.
Part of acrobatics. I got 6 dice on that because I've fallen a lot in my life. So what kind of difficulty should I roll against with that?
I think it's not very high. The falling damage. I don't. Well, roll and at least
I'm willing to spend a style point to have a rose bushes just underneath it.
I have rolled 3 successes on break fall.
Okay, with 3 successes, yeah, okay. You kind of you fall in the roses, but with your feet.
All right.
Some people witness your climbing, but they are wondering. Some of the Cardinal's guard. You see Henry with like that, looking at you far away, and
okay. Everything is all right. It's not okay.
Okay. But so the 2 others, you enter a side door. 2 Cardinal's guard are there. You're not authorized to enter here.
I'll punch the guy in the face and just walk by.
Surprise attack.
I suck him. Queen Zan must be in danger. Fuck these guys.
Okay, so punch the guy. Go ahead, make a brawl attack.
Roll attack.
Oh, you rolled a very good defense.
I must have slipped. 0.
Well, he takes your arm. That's what you're searching. And Martin, what are you doing?
I'll back up Jean-Marie. I'm known for punching people.
Go ahead. Do you have your stats enhanced? Yeah.
Well, that's up to you. But
Well, you told me that you wanted to pray, so I accepted.
Ah, excellent. Okay, that. One moment, please. Okay.
Superhuman strength.
No superhuman strength today. However,
We have a Martin.
however,
So he rolls 2 dice less against your attack. He will be less successful. He is holding Jean-Marie's hand, and another fist is coming. Will it hit the guy or not?
just one success.
Well, I have one. You punch him, but without doing anything. Hey! Okay, what do you do? Second. You need... the guard. We can make an initiative on that. There are 2 of them.
Yeah. It will be resolved quickly. Trust me.
Oh, I think so. I think so.
Five.
So what? 5. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're faster than those. 5 and Jean-Marie.
1. Just 1.
Okay.
It's really
Well,
slippery, you know. It's bloody rain.
So you hit him and just kind of push off his face, and he's looking at you, ready to get out this rapier. But what do you do before he does that?
I tell him the Queen is in danger, and we protect the Louvre.
Okay, so that's time for a con. Or what is persuasion? What skill you want to use on that? Something social.
Maybe not con, because I'm not lying.
No. I think it's diplomacy.
Diplomacy. I mean, could be intimidation. Also, giving an order or something like that. Like get out of my way. But
okay. What is the best for you?
they're the same. It's a pretty bad pool.
Okay, diplomacy check.
Okay, I will spend style on this check. It's important to me.
All right.
So I have a pool of 3. So I will spend all of my style.
3 style. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So we're rolling 6 dice to get this guard out of our way, and I get the average. 3 successes. 3
successes, which is enough. The guard looks at you and suddenly lowers his guard a little, just, unclutch his hand on Jean-Marie's arm. So it's Jean-Marie's turn, by the way.
I'm doing this, and if he's still opposing me, I will punch with the other hand. But if he's allowing me to go, I will just continue.
Well, their hesitation makes a gap for you to go.
I take it. I just take it.
Okay. The stairs is a side stair going to the rooms. You come across many people, servants, and the such. Mostly servants, and you're going straight.
Okay. I'll just scream at people. Move along, Musketeers business.
They're going away. Philippe, outside. Second try?
No. Second try. It's a -2. No. I'm gonna look up, look down, and run like the wind the way my friends went, trying to remember the layout of the castle.
Okay.
Just listening for the screams. That's usually a good indication of where Martin and Jean-Marie are.
Well, follow the scream. The angry yelling.
Yeah, exactly.
The smell of powder. Yeah.
Okay. As you come near the 2 others, as you come near the room, you can hear chatters and all that. Just come back in a second. So as you come by, you're nearing the place and you have an argument You can hear an argument of two servants, a woman and a man, screaming about how clean was the sheets in the bed of the Queen Anne, and they're screaming out loud. But you can hear over the scream the Queen asking for help, but it's because you know that she's doing that because they're having so much of an argument that they don't even pay attention to that. They're blocking the way. So you're coming near them.
Right. Who's closest to them, or is that me?
Oh, well, it's Jean-Marie and Martin.
Jean-Marie, okay.
Okay,
All right.
I'll just push people if necessary.
What are you doing?
I'll
Musketeer
follow behind.
business. Out of the way.
Okay, and Philippe, while you're following, you have when you enter, Philippe, you see two Cardinals guard. You see their back because they're looking at the stairs, so yeah, they're back at you, and they suddenly look at you. What?
There's only one thing to do: push them aside and keep running.
You push them aside. One of them is losing his footing. We have to tell the Cardinals. You hear that? Okay.
Get in line.
One style point for Philippe.
I'm going to kill Martin. I'm going to kill him.
Get in line.
Okay. So you're getting okay. So Philippe, no, Jean-Marie and Martin, you are at the Queen's door. It seems to be locked.
I'm kicking the door, the lock of the door, not the body of the door, but the specific lock or handle of the door. I'm kicking that.
Okay, you're kicking that crack. I guess it's well made, but yeah, you have a high strength, I think. Feats of strength.
My will is stronger than my muscles.
Okay, let's go with will. Well, how much will do you have?
I really want the door to open.
Well, just tell me how much will you have.
3.
All right. Well, maybe it takes you one hit or two to get through the door.
Okay.
And when you enter it, you can feel you can feel the wind of birds flying in the place, and you can hear stuff falling on the ground, and you can hear Queen's Anne between that, and it's dark in there. There was probably a lantern that has been broken on the floor. You can see the little flame, going out. So it's dark inside, and they are, you don't know how many crows, but they are flying around and breaking the room.
Marin!
À moi!
Martin.
To the Queen.
To the Queen. I'll point a finger to Martin to go help the Queen, and I'll start waving the rapier just to make the crows go away, or if they stick around, I'm gonna start to make some feathers for future pillows.
I draw my sword to protect the Queen.
Okay, you'll have to make some sort of initiative against the crows.
2.
6.
Martin.
6.
You can, while you're getting near Queen's bed, you can feel some of the griff.
Claws?
The claws, sorry. Some of the claws, going at you and ripping a little your clothing. But yeah, you can feel that they are very aggressive. But still, since you are first, you can decide to do whatever you want at this moment.
Is it too dark to see the Queen?
You can have an idea where it is. Some of the lightning from outside can make up the shape of what's inside the place. There's a big, that kind of a big bed with a balakin. I don't know if it's the right word. Yeah.
Right. The the curtains and the everything around it. Yes, the 4-poster bed.
Well, you're getting near the bed, and you can see the queen with a rope on her hand, probably the rope of a bell that she just got out of the wall, so the bell isn't working anymore.
Milady, I say with a very apologetic yet aggressive tone, and push her on the bed.
You push her on the bed?
Because what I want to do is, with the rapier, cut the ropes that hold the curtains around her.
Okay.
So that she can be enclosed inside, hopefully protected from the birds by the heavy drapes on the bed.
So you're pushing your queen in the bed? And you want
This is why I hesitate.
Cutting the rope would be, well, since we're in semi-darkness. Okay. Well, okay. Maybe you may need 4 success to do it in one stroke. Otherwise, it can be twice.
All right. Well,
maybe two rounds.
I'm gonna give it a try. Okay.
That's worth a style.
Yeah. Well, if it succeeds, I will give the style on that.
I think that's fair. Now, Martin, under normal circumstances, this would be challenging, but he has spent hours praying to fill himself with the Holy Spirit so that he can protect Louis. That's
your job.
This is a significantly higher roll than I would normally be making. So I'm rolling 12 dice.
Oh, man.
And on 12 dice, I only get 4 successes.
You have enough. You cut the curtain, and it falls down on the bed. 1 style point for that fantastic move. And she screams a little more loud, "Help!"
have I gotten there yet?
You will arrive in 1 turn. Before that, Martin with the crows.
So have I seen this? This is the question. As I'm running through the door, I'm here.
No, you're in the stairs, and you've heard the door crack open, but and you heard some servants screaming, "What they're doing!" But yeah, okay. So Jean-Marie,
Martin, be careful, please. There's a bird probably scratching my Kazakh, and it's
more than one.
It's brand new, and I pick one by the neck, and I say, "Son of a bitch! It was new!" And I start flailing around, and I'm chasing crows into the chamber, like
one
swearing, like "Son of a bitch!"
Well, it's
not in the presence of the queen.
Oh, sorry, Majesty.
1 style point for having kept the integrity of your Kazakh. And yeah, so you want to hit some of the crows.
Oh, of course.
Well, make an attack. You can hit obviously just one of them at a time.
I'm gonna use the power of my school to slash as many as I can. It's very effective against the minions and multiple opponents.
Yeah. So, just tell me what to do with that.
It's just a +1 to my dice pool.
Okay. You'll take it.
Unless swearing helps. Three
Stylish swearing, yeah. What?
3 successes.
3 success. So, defense for that... well, they're quite fast. 3 success, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have a defense of 5. I've rolled a 5. They're awesome. Sick. Well, they're fast. Okay. So the crows will attack you. Attacking in pack. How does it work? I haven't found it in the book, Anthony.
It's you make 1 attack roll for them.
Yeah.
And excuse me. When we want to disperse them, we have to do enough damage. They'll be doing one attack. You're rolling once to attack. They inflict their damage on whoever.
Okay.
And because they are a swarm or a pack, we will only be doing a limited amount of damage unless we are able to. We'll be inflicting like one level of damage per attack.
Okay. Okay.
So area effects, loud noises, or whatever will be more helpful for us in this regard.
Excellent. So I've made an attack, so you have to defend. Some beaks are trying to beak at you.
All right. Come and get me. 3 successes.
Okay. Well, I don't know how you do it, but you're able, as you feel that the sting of their beak, you can repel them just in time. Philippe enters the place with an initiative roll.
What? Let's see. What did you get? 2.
All right. Let's go with Martin.
Okay.
I
will be.
Go ahead.
Also attacking.
All right. So try to attack.
Again, apologizing to the queen.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead.
I just sent you the thing for swarms in chat.
All right.
Okay. So making my attack. I am thrusting because I study the school of anatomy.
Yeah.
+1.
The anatomy of a...
What can I do with 13 dice?
A lot.
I can get 4 successes on 13 dice. That sounds cruelly familiar.
Well, okay? No, you're able to just cut one in half. All right. So it's okay. And if you want to make a move, just tell me about it. But you're around the chamber and all that.
Yep.
Philippe. Well. Maybe 3 crows will jump onto you.
Fantastic.
So what do you do with that?
Oh man! And look at the bed, and look at the bundle.
Yeah, you can see the bundle moving.
Do something, Philippe.
And I look. So this all happens in 2 seconds, a second and a half. The crows are flying around me. I can't even react yet. I look at the bundle. I look at Martin. I look at Jean Marie. I say, Brisecoeur is here? What is going on? And then I just swinging my rapier around trying to get the birds off me. So I don't know if we're going to call this defense or we're going to call this riposte or what are we going to call it? Or parry or what are we going to call it?
But they're not attacking you yet. You can make an attack if you want, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then
I
we'll attack them obviously with a slash, because what else could you do to a murder of crows?
It's very hard.
Okay, I am very good, but these dice are very bad. That is 4 successes.
Well, it's enough. You at least cut it one in half. Well, you can make out that maybe with 2 less crows. Yeah, it seems less packed than it was. Maybe there are far less crows than maybe you have thought at first. Jean-Marie's turn.
I'll try to pierce 2 at once.
Go ahead. Show me what you got.
I'll try if these dice cooperate.
I hope so, because they're fast. They're turning over you.
3 successes.
Oh no, they're too fast. You're trying to follow one of them, just doesn't work. But it's their turn. So,
Jimmy, did you not pay attention in the academy?
Those crows are not natural, Philippe.
Neither am I.
They're obviously something else.
Martin, you have an attack.
And I shall make it. Still speaking to the queen.
No, but sorry, the crows are attacking you just before.
Oh, yeah.
You just didn't mention it. What is your defense?
My defense is now 7.
7. No problems in getting around.
Oh, I have to roll it. I have to roll the.
Okay, sorry. It was the result. You're very good.
I wish. 4.
Well, which is enough. Yeah, you can turn over, make the move you imagine that to avoid them. Philippe, what do you do? You're being attacked by some crows. They want to beat you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure if my parry would count here with my rapier, or whether I have to use my regular defense, because my parry is quite high.
Well, it's hard. It's hard to tell. Maybe parry. Yeah, parry could work. You know, it's kind of a repellent.
That would be 5 successes.
Oh yeah, you just toss them away. And Jean-Marie, you have an attack by 2 crows. One tried to get inside your ear.
You'll have to beat 3 successes.
Okay, he's not able to do that. You're fast enough. Okay, new turn. That would be Martin, but you can see the crows are kind of going towards the window. Suddenly,
So I'll take my hat, you know, and you know, just making a loud noise like and still thrusting with the sword, just waving the hat around, driving them toward the window.
okay, make a perception check.
Excellent.
No penalties on that.
4. I can't
One
seem to
of them
roll.
is holding something in its beak, a small object.
That crow I want.
Okay, so Philippe, I think you've been pointed out by Martin, isn't it? A crow with an object in his mouth, going
I can
towards
get
the
it.
window. Yeah.
I will whip off my kazak and try to make a big net and jump and acrobatically grab the crow.
All right.
Yes.
Make
Nice.
a brawl check, and
Okay, I'll do a brawl. Did my acrobatics add anything to this?
maybe synergy.
Okay,
Make
I'll
that
take it.
Make that a +2 to your brawl.
I will take it. I will take it. That would help very much. All right, so that would be the 7 dice.
Hope it
Different.
works, because I've rolled. My dice are good tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They're not as good when it's
That
green
would be
sky.
5 successes. Ha!
5 success. Mostly, you kind of, your cloak just got over its back, but it just turned out and is by the side of the window. He's mostly opening his wing to fly out. It's Jean-Marie's turn.
Jean-Marie!
Well, I cannot assume that I saw this special bird, so I'm still trying to swing and push the bird towards the window and make them go away. So I'll do that.
Oh, there's no roll needed. They're doing that by themselves.
Oh, I'll just encourage them with steel.
And okay, the birds are going out as much as the one with the object, and they're flying outside. What do you do?
Yeah, do that!
No!
Scream at the bird. Go away, you
No!
flying rodents!
Me with no gun.
Is it
Yeah.
gone? Is it gone?
Well, the only noise you can hear, maybe some noise of concerns from the corridor, and the queen getting out of her curtain and what's going on? Because
So
of
the
us
crow got
too.
away. The crow got away.
Are you okay, madame? And I'm going to my knee.
And okay, you can hear outside the echoes of the crows. Arr, arr, arr. They're nearby.
Hmm.
I look out the window.
Yeah. Well, you can see one on a tree where the crows are, and you clearly see someone in a bush just under the tree with his hand like that, and the crow just dropped the object in the hand, and the figure, you can't see who it is because it's all dressed in black with a dark mask, and is kind of running away.
How far down is it?
How far down is it? 20 feet.
All right.
I think I could do this. This will be easy.
Well, he will get out of your view in 2 turns.
This will be easy.
And he's kind of dodging the people who are walking, and but you can see, and he's holding the object in his fist. You can see what it is, but you know that it's there. You can see also that the person, while it's running, has some sort of a weapon, a long staff across his back.
It's a different person, or
the same that
okay, the man with the mask.
Yeah, the man with that is running away, and he has a long staff in his back.
Okay, I'm coming next to Philippe and say, "What's going on?" Look outside.
He's getting away.
Who?
I'm going to grab the curtains. I'm assuming there's curtains by the window. Of course there are.
Oh
right?
Yeah, great broderie.
Great drapes. Okay, here's his. I'm gonna shout to Jean-Marie, "Don't let me fall too far," and grab the drapes, and I'm going to try to swing out the window.
Okay, 1 style point for that because it's cool.
Right.
And make the same skill as you did earlier, but with the +2 bonus since you are holding something.
Okay.
I'll grab the drape to help him get down safely.
Because I invested my experience points last session in swinging, I have 6 dice.
You want to use it.
And yes, well, I'm going to do it now. He's getting away, so I'm rolling 8 dice. Yeah.
I want to see how it goes.
I get the average. I got 4.
Oh, yeah, that's enough. You fall down on your feet. You can still see it. What is your move?
I think it's a 5. Body dex, 5. Or strength dex, 5. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. My move is a 6.
6. Okay, so you're running. Okay, and you're pursuing. Okay. You have to dodge people, if you don't want to ram into people, noble women, all the sort you can find in Paris, and it's running toward the Seine, the river.
I'll follow the smell.
Easy. Both of you, Jean-Marie and Martin, well, suddenly the queen is able to grab some lightning source, a candle. She lights on it, and she looks at you, holding her curtains. Thank you. Close the door.
I close the door.
Well, for what it remains, because he just doesn't hold, but...
I stand in front of the lock.
Yeah, and she's looking at both of you. What happened? Why they came here?
Madam, they stole something from that table.
She's looking at the table. And what? And she takes the candle, and she's going near the table, and she's touching a small wooden box with a drawer, but it's broken. The crows has broken it, and she's backing up. Yeah, they stole what was inside, of course, and she's looking at you, and she just doesn't understand really what happened.
What was it?
Was it important?
My queen, what was it?
She sits down. Really, I don't know. It was a gift.
From whom, my queen?
Well, if that's important, I'll get it for you. I start to run, and I just jump off the window.
Make an athletic check if you have the
Yes.
jump ability. Okay, I have to find a page about falling.
I don't care. The queen isn't there. I've lost a precious item.
For your queen, you have +1. Okay.
And also, I'm curious to see how Philippe is going down there. I'm sure that Martin will handle the queen and should be fine.
And she'll remember my name.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that after the game.
I'm going to spend a style on that. Let's see.
Go ahead.
2 style. Let's go with a 4 style point.
Go ahead.
3 successes.
All right, 3 successes, which is enough. You can break the fall. You know, okay, you fell down in the bush. And,
well, my plan was to grab the drape and spin around the drape.
Okay, well, okay. So Martin, you see the drape tightens, and you see the pole breaks, but yeah, and it's stuck in the window. So yeah, and
if it's enough.
It's enough. You're down, and when you go out, you see the pole broken in 2, but still holding.
Landing on the ground, I'm reflecting to myself. Well, this is going off my pay.
I don't suppose it was a rose bush with really large thorns.
You broke the fall, so you can see Philippe running. You don't see the dark figure, but you can see Philippe running at it, so it's enough to know where maybe you want to go, unless you have another plan.
Well, the plan will be to follow tracks.
All right.
Maybe steal a horse and just go for it.
All right.
Try to catch it.
Excellent. Well, you can see a horse. There's some carriage. I don't know. So yeah, with horses, many of them. You can see. Well, the one from as fine horse, the one from Mr. Oxenstierna.
Perfect.
The finest horse. You see the blue guards, Sweden guards looking at you.
Perfect. Excellent breed of horse. They go faster, right?
Oh,
bonus
yeah.
Bonus dice. All right. This is the one.
So you get on the horse.
Used to the Bastille.
Well, I'm still broking royal accessories. Why not crash an imperial carriage? Why not at this point?
So are you taking the old carriage or just taking the horse?
Oh, just the horse, if I can. If I can quickly cut a rope or
that would be a ride check, challenging your knowledge of horse, riding and all that is around.
So if it's a challenge I'll just take the whole carriage.
Oh, it will be difficulty of 2.
To separate the horse from...
Well, maybe just got the right rope to go with the horse.
Okay. And if I just take the whole thing...
Take the whole carriage.
You say, and it's going away.
Yep. Yeah!
Well, okay. The guards, as you approach just before... they see you coming around and they kind of they don't know what to do. They know what the musketeer is and they hesitate. Maybe you can do some sort of intimidate, even something like that. Just
I'd like to jump, use my hands, and place my hands on the shoulders the shoulders of the guy, and just pass right above him and fall into the carriage and go.
Fine, that is acrobatic.
Yeah, I'm more of an acrobat than an intimidator or.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
All right, let's go. 3 successes.
Which means a tough level. Okay, that's fine. You take their shoulders and hold on. And
as I pass above his head, I'll say, "I'm sorry in advance."
Oh no! They're running behind the carriage.
I'll bring it back. Promise.
Okay, so the carriage is. All right. Philippe, running. So
Yes, sir.
you can see it and you can follow it because you can hear people. Mais qu'est-ce que c'est? Vous êtes imprudent. Vous êtes impoli. So yeah, it's kind of getting at people. You know, pushing them to have them go out of its way. What are you doing?
I figured, what the heck? I'm gonna push him out of my way too. Sorry, but anyway, coming through.
Yeah.
I'm running as fast as I can.
Okay, suddenly, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so I may accidentally bump a noble person a little too hard, but
Oh,
this is for the king.
Yeah. Okay, and suddenly the dark figured person takes two barrels by the side of the street and just push them behind to make an obstacle to you.
Jumping over. I'm jumping over him.
Yeah, so make an acrobatic check. That will be an opposed roll. I will try this. See against let's say it's brawl attribute. So you have two barrels coming your way.
Okay. I rolled 3 successes.
Okay, you're able to jump upon them. All right.
Ah!
The person takes the house just in front of it and he's climbing the wall. Yeah! As fast as it can.
Okay, I'm gonna jump right off the barrel. Try to grab them on the wall and climb right as fast as they are. Faster.
So you want to climb as fast?
Faster.
All right. So go ahead.
All right.
Make your climbing check.
Make my climbing check. I'm gonna add another 2 style to this. It's like a roll.
Go ahead.
Roll more dice. And pray to God I roll better than the last time. And I roll 5 successes.
Oh,
It's very hard.
all right. Okay. You bomb the wall, but you have enough, hold to climb it as fast as you can. You have a window and all that. You have the head of someone going out of the window, and maybe that's a way to put your hand on. Okay, and you're on the roof of that place.
Good.
And
Where's the person?
Yeah,
Where'd he go?
it jumps right in front of you, and as it sees you, decide not to go away. Just take is a man. Why do a staff? I will lose my word and begins to turn it in front of you. What do you do with that?
Circus performer.
I take out my rapier and just shrug and look at him. It's like, okay.
All right, initiative.
Come on, tough guy.
By the way, Jean-Marie, well, it's easy to follow the tracks of Philippe, since there's a nobleman crying, "He broke my
Ah, that way.
My initiative is 1.
So it's coming at you and just trying to get it at your feet. It wants to trip you.
Okay.
You can make a parry on that.
I will do that. Ridiculous people with their stuff. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
4 successes. All right. Well, your blade touches the staff just to repel it away, and it's your turn.
Okay. I will take him with a mighty slash.
Oh yeah, I know what mighty slash is.
3, 4, 5.
5 success.
It's very hard to defend against.
Okay, so you made 5.
5.
Okay, you can hear but it sounds like a woman's voice. Oh. And yeah, she kind of drawbacks. Yeah, you were a killing machine. So she falls back, you know, drops her staff, and she kind of let herself fall. You can see Jean-Marie while you arrive at the carriage. You see people looking up at the house, and you can see a dark figure falling down into a hay carriage.
Another carriage.
Yeah, there's that in Paris.
It's Paris.
Well, yes. Well,
So that's my stuff, right?
Yeah, just in front of the carriage, just in front of you. Anyway, it's blocking the way of your own carriage. So,
okay, I'll stop right next to the other carriage and I'll investigate. Who dropped into what? And is it Philippe?
I lean over the side of the building, watching this fall. I say, Chancellor.
I salute Philippe with my hat. Himself. I raise to the rank and.
Okay, in fact, you go to the A carriage.
Yeah.
Person is gone, but you can see blood.
I'll follow the trail.
Otherwise, someone is coming out of the carriage you stole. And you can see his wig all messed up on his head.
I'll get back to you. Don't move. I just move.
Okay.
Stay there. Stay put. I'll be back.
I'm still trying to comfort the queen.
Yeah, we'll come back to you with that. What are you doing, Philippe?
I have to jump into the hay. I'm not climbing back down. I have to jump into the hay. And I go, yeah.
Okay. Well, you jump and you're beside Jean-Marie, who's watching. All right. So it's dark. It's bloody. People are gathering around you, making a big circle, looking at you, asking all sorts of questions. Yeah, that's where you are. Martin.
Fantastic.
You're with the queen. And
Yes.
she's sitting, and she's looking away, and she says, this was a very strange gift indeed. I never thought that into that uncomfortable situation.
Uncomfortable situation? I don't understand.
Well, crows in your bed.
Oh, well.
How do you call it?
We're all raised differently, madam. But I think that hey, we don't all have happy childhoods here, okay? I think if someone wanted to steal this thing, if the other musketeers are going to be able to track them down, I must know what it was and who it came from.
Okay. She's looking at you, trying to surge some confidence. She doesn't know musketeers, you know. She knows them, but she never got close to one of them yet. So
well, I'll try to be as empathetic as I can.
So yeah. Well, make an empathy check, maybe.
All right. Boosted.
Well, what is your average? Well, what is your average?
4. My average is 4.
Oh, yeah. Okay, your average is enough. You're not in an emergency. Yeah. She's looking at you, taking a pause. You can hear sounds of people coming, and I will tell you, that was a week ago. I'll try to make an experiment here for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just telling you what happened, you will play the scene. Who wants to be the queen?
Awesome.
I'll be the queen.
Anne will be played by Philippe. The two others, you can be any kind of people that can be around the queen at that moment. The place is in some sort of a salon in the Louvre. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So Philippe, you're the queen. So Martin, what kind of person you can be around the queen? You can be a guard, a noble lady, a maid. And Jean and Sébastien too, you may choose, pick one type.
I'll be Lisette, a generous, overweight chambermaid.
Perfect.
Hello, what's going on?
And Martin.
I will be Marion, the chaste, very tidy and slightly fearful needlepoint companion of the queen.
Perfect. So you're in a salon, probably chatting together, having a good time, playing cards.
Playing cards, sure.
Very nice move, madame.
Go fish, Lisette.
Okay. And you have a page and a guard coming at you. You have a visit, my queen.
Oh, who is it?
Captain Paul, coming from the New World with some gift for you.
From the New World.
Oh, exciting.
Is it a noble savage?
Well, you can see Captain Paul. You saw him before, okay? He made some voyages. It's his third voyages there. And he's accompanied with a young girl, and it's a savage. That's the first time that's not the first time, but yeah. Well, that's the first time you see one that is that young. She's dressed in a brownish red type of cloth, typical to what you see in the colonies. And she's holding a bag, a leather bag, all laced up and, decorated with stuff that the savages put on their bag.
It's so exotic.
Oh,
Fan myself.
it's a true Indian from India.
Captain is coming at you. My queen, I present to you a Bequa. The young girl is looking down on the floor. She doesn't smile. She's very intimidated by what she's seeing. Imagine she thinks she's on another planet.
I say, "Come to me, my child." I smile. I put my hand on her shoulder.
And the captain looks at Abequa, showing her, and she comes over you. And she can't say a word, and she kind of gives you what she has in her hand.
I look at her. I look at her and smile. And if she doesn't look down, if she looks down, I put my finger underneath her chin and lick it up and smile at her. Thank you so much.
She's shaking. She's very intimidated. And okay, what do you do with the package?
I'm gonna take it and open it up. So I wonder what this is. It could be maple syrup. I hear that is good.
Exactly. This is maple syrup. And the Captain Paul is saying, well, she really insisted on bringing you that. She convinced me to come with you, but I guess she have to go because she will go to a convent.
Smells good.
Is that?
Suddenly,
at the sound of convent, Marion will go over and give the child a small needlepoint sampler of a Bible verse. Here you go.
She's looking at you fearfully, but at the same time, while you are looking at the maple syrup, she's coming by the queen and takes her hand and grabs it very hard. And she looks at the queen. She has an object in her hand, and she says to you, before saying that to you, you see the guards getting nervous and getting with their pikes, you know, approaching. And the captain, hey, Québécois, don't do that.
I wave them
saying
off.
to you. And she's looking at you. You, Queen, Wendigo Gak. Hide. Secrets, hide. And the captain, okay, it's over, Québécois. I'm sorry, my queen. And he leans over, Québécois. And you can hear a voice by the corridor. You can hear you can see a nun coming. You know her. It's Sister Blanche. And see, it's time, Québécois. What are you doing here? It's time to come. It's time for you to learn about Jesus. And she looks at you, and she let the object in your hand hide. Wendigo Gak. And the captain take her by the shoulders. I'm sorry, my queen, it won't happen again.
It is quite all right. See that no harm comes to that child.
Right. So that's how the queen got the object.
Lisette, if this syrup disappears, I will know who ate it.
What?
By the way, the object you are in your hand is a small wooden coin with a blue dot in it. It's kind of something a child can do. But Québécois look at you with so much intensity. And she was shaking while saying that. So Martin, coming back to the present day, that's what she said. That's the story she told you. At that moment, the doors open. Cardinal's guard and the cardinal himself enter the place.
Oh, great. I pick up my hat.
Cardinal guards, it's one of them. He told us that the queen was in danger, and the cardinal looks around. What happened, my queen? And she tells, I was attacked by some crows. The cardinal pauses and thinks about his thing.
Martin will stand in front of the drawer that was broken where the crows stole the object, the wooden coin, so that the cardinal's guards, as they come in the room, can't see that damage.
Okay. Well, the cardinal is not looking your way, almost ignoring you. And
Excellent.
He's looking at the damage. Well, my queen, I will give you my room for tonight. I will sleep elsewhere. So we'll have some servants to repair your room, and we'll ask the gardener to block the ways of rodents. And he's looking at you. You, Musketeer, you have made a great job.
Thank you, my lord.
Okay. He's going away slowly. His guards are following him. And the queen, there are, guards are escorting her, and she's looking at you, and she says, thank you.
Just doing my duty. It was a pleasure. If you ever need my assistance again, my name is Martin.
I'll remember it.
Bastard.
Yeah, before Brisecoeur.
My fame snatched from me by that religious bastard.
Okay.
And now, my queen, I know in these trying times it's very difficult. Perhaps if you'd like to take a moment to pray with me, we can restore a sense of order.
She looks at her guard. And the cardinal has overheard that. He's turning over in the corridor and looking at you. And he looks at you suspiciously. but he doesn't say a thing. What do you do?
I smile nicely, politely, piously.
Well, by the body language of the queen, I think she may be ready to make a prayer.
And so I'm talking about a real prayer, not a magical prayer. I'll actually pray with her.
That's what she's expecting.
So, just to give thanks for surviving these dark times. And he'll briefly pray with her and then make his exit because her guards are here. The cardinal is here. He has no reason to fear for her safety anymore.
Cardinals makes an approval node for the prayer and then goes away slowly, turning over, but getting his eyes as long as he can at you. But he's getting away, and the queen is going away with her guards.
Okay.
Let's fade out to the hay carriage.
Woo.
I look at Martin. Even though the entire scene is cacophony, we've lost our quarry, there are people asking questions. I look at the carriage, I look at the disturbed Swede, I look at Martin, I said, pretty good, pretty good. I thought I was in trouble. I slap him on the shoulder.
Or Jean-Marie.
Jean-Marie, yeah. Pretty good, pretty good.
So what happened? What did you
impressed.
find? Was it?
It was a woman. I hit her once. She fell off the roof. I did not find what she had. I do not know if she dropped it.
Maybe if we can follow the blood on the floor, we might catch her.
Okay, you are the bloodhound. Let us go.
Yeah, well, you I think you are good at tracking.
Yeah.
Do
It's
that.
my specialty. Two successes.
It's quite easy to follow blood.
Yeah.
You can push off people. They will let you go. You know that your musketeers probably on duty, so they respect that. And you can follow the blood, and believe it or not, beside the Louvre, what place is there? The Pont Neuf. And that's true. It's not arranged. It's very true.
Oh, it's
going on.
It's the famous construction bridge, Pont Neuf, I believe.
So you can follow you can follow the blood on Pont Neuf.
It's very famous.
Oh yeah, it's now famous. Okay, so you can follow the bloods there, and well, Philippe, while Jean-Marie is following the blood, you can see in the front, maybe in the middle of the bridge where there's a statue, people making comments about someone who is maladroit, is odd with its walking.
And is that the same direction?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just fall right towards that.
So Jean-Marie, you can see Philippe going straight in front.
Okay, I'll start jogging, just catch it.
The new fit is like destiny.
Oh yeah, there's a man with a hat. Yeah,
it's like fame. It's meant to be.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a man with a hat, really the low coming at you. Hey, Musketeers, there's this person that seems needs help, and he's pointing in the darkness around the statue.
Thank you. I push him aside and
I'll throw him a sou. A little coin. Bing, thanks.
Ah, merci, monsieur. Merci, monsieur.
Je vous garde.
Okay, so as you're getting nearer, you can see the dark figured person that you have fought before, leaning over the
ledge.
Well, the edge of the bridge, and taking its breath and turning over to look at you.
Okay, this person could jump off the bridge, right?
Easily.
Okay, so I'll go just like this. Easy, easy.
It's taking all it can to raise up and take its its staff, and it's kind of going backward towards the edge of the bridge.
You stole something from the queen. We must have that back.
You can see the people around. The queen. Oh, yeah. Il a volé quelque chose à la reine.
I don't want to draw steel, and my friend either. So just give it back. And we will show mercy, the mercy of the king.
It decides to jump in the water.
I'll follow. Take my hat! Take my hat, Philippe!
I'm running. I'm putting on speed. I'm running. I'm going to tackle him before they get off.
Okay, so yeah, that needs initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it worth it.
2 successes.
2 successes.
Yeah. In tandem.
Okay, so 2. Ooh, I rolled a 4.
You're going first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's jumping in the water. Leaving its staff there.
The lovely clean waters of the Seine.
Yeah.
I think both Philippe and I will jump at the same time, head first into the Seine. And personally, I'll use my stealth. If I were that person, where would I swim to get away or hide myself? And I'll try to catch that person.
You can use that.
Yeah, maybe not on the power swim, but rather where would I hide underwater, or would I go down, or would I go sideways, or?
Okay, yeah, go for a stealth.
4 successes.
Well, as near as it can be, because that person seems to be in really bad shape to swim.
Yeah.
I jump in without a thought. I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm in the water, in the Seine.
Okay, so yeah. Well, make an acrobatic check for that.
Yeah, okay, I can do that. Oh, 3.
All right. So you jump. Okay, you get in the Seine. You can make a perception check, but there will be lots of difficulty here.
Okay. What kind
It's
of
dark and dark and dark.
-4 dice.
Okay. I got 1 die then. If I'm going to -4. Oh, I get 1 success. Okay, there it is.
Well, you can spot a small boat beside you.
Okay.
All the while, Jean-Marie, you're in the water. The nearest place is just under the bridge, where the poles, the big standing poles are there, the one that are holding the bridge.
I'm swimming in the shadow, trying to probe with my hands.
Okay. Well, you stumble upon something that you can climb on. That is probably the pole. You can feel the rocks, the material on that is made of.
I'll use the columns to just push myself and go deeper. And
okay. Philippe, did you get in the boat? I haven't catch that part, or
I did not. Yeah, I'll swing myself into the boat.
Okay, yeah. Well, there's someone here with a lantern, and he's fishing and he's looking at you. Are you the ones who have fallen? Yeah, but obviously, yeah.
Yes. We need your help with the king's business. We need to find someone that has jumped in the water. We need your lantern.
Oh, yeah. Okay, of course.
Yeah. And I just grab the oar from him and I start rowing. The light! Light, Aziz, light!
Okay. Well, you get the light. You can see. Well, Jean-Marie, you got out. You got underwater. You did want to hide.
Yeah. I'm still trying to find the swimmer, the jumper.
Okay. Well, make a
Thief!
perception check with all the minuses that you may think of.
It just happened that yesterday I was in the dark and it was -4. So
it's because I just don't catch it on my that -4. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so that's 1 die. I'll take the average of that 1 die. Oh, I need to roll.
0 plus
1 success.
Yay!
Well, the person might not be hiding very well. Yeah. Okay. Well, with you can see a light approaching. That is Philippe.
Okay.
And you can see a glimpse. Well, you can see some blood tainting the water at that place. Yeah.
Okay, I'll follow the blood like a shark.
Okay.
But not really, more stylish.
Okay, and the blood, is just there's somewhere where you can climb under the bridge. The blood leads you there.
Okay, I'll go straight to there.
Right. So, Philippe, you can see someone coming out of the water.
I'm rowing as like mad. Light, light.
And yeah, you can find you can find the person you fought. That is lying on its back beside the one of the pole of the bridge, and having difficulty to breathe. And you can see you can see Jean-Marie getting out of the water.
I row right up to that area. If I have to, I'll jump out of the boat, grabbing the lantern from the nice man.
Mais qui est-ce? Ça, c'est le gars, the guy from the boat.
What did he say?
Mais qui? Who is it? Who is it?
I'm still wet again.
One style point for remembering such unfortunate event. 1 style point back.
Thanks.
I'm very happy that as Martin, I get to stay inside with Roy.
Out of the rain.
You and Brisecoeur will have it coming.
Have an appetizer. I hear they're quite nice.
Okay, so you can see the person that is there, and what do you do with that?
I lean over them this time, like straddling them so they can't get away. And are they wearing a mask still or no?
Yeah, well, so yeah.
I rip the mask off.
Oh, okay, that's a lady. You don't know her, but she's quite blank, probably by loss of blood and loss of breathing. And no.
The object.
Let me.
I grab her wrists. I grab her wrist so she can't do anything.
Oh yeah, well she's not in her best right now.
Right.
We gave you a chance. Why?
I still look at Jean Martin. Searcher.
Jean Martin, that's a new one.
Yeah. You know,
that's my cousin.
Jean Martin, yeah. Listen, I'm surprised I can remember my own name sometimes. Okay. I took all those Swedish lessons I took.
6 brothers.
Yeah, a lot of those. Yeah, it's I grew up with 6 brothers. Hey. Jean-Claude, Pierre.
Pierre, Maurice.
Yeah, my mother and father, they did not know my name. I do not know yours. It is okay. They're all French. Listen, searcher, you son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Okay, so yeah, you're searching for it, and yeah, you find the famous coin. Well, you don't know what it is since you haven't told the tale, but that's the only unusual piece.
What the hell
object
is that? That cannot be it. You're stretching the wrong way.
The Musketeers will probably need to interrogate that person, so I'll do my best to put my hands on her wounds, try to stop the bleeding. Normally Luciano does this, but I'll try.
All right.
Yeah, and I have to look back at this point. If we've got her, I look back at the guy with the boat and say, "You row us to shore."
Oh yeah. Okay.
King's business. King's business.
Okay. Of course, I can do that. Yeah. And
Maybe the man's name is not Aziz; it's Michael.
Michel.
Michel.
Michel, row.
Michou.
Row this boat ashore.
I searched my pockets for a few, so give them to him. And thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Back to the castle a while. So, Martin, where do you want to get out of this? Where do you want to go?
It's time to leave and get back outside. There's nothing I can. Well, the queen has left the chamber. The cardinal's guards have taken her somewhere else. Her guards have left herself. The chamber is empty, right?
Right now, yes.
Okay.
Time to try the bed.
Well, that's tempting. I don't want to search through the queen's things, but no, it's good. Quickly look around, look out the window, make note of the tree, and then go to the tree to investigate that area to see if there are any clues left behind. I have no idea if my friends will be able to catch the person who escaped, so I'm looking for that.
Okay. Just for fun. Odd or even your cousin, you will meet him.
Odd.
You're lucky I got a 5. Okay. So your cousin is in the ball somewhere.
You got a 5?
Yeah,
that's odd.
That's odd, yeah. Yeah.
I called odd.
Yeah, you called odd, so you're okay. Well, unless you want to beat him. You decide.
It's fine. I don't need to meet him.
Okay, yeah, okay, perfect. So you're getting out, going to the tree. Okay, and suddenly someone is coming at you. It's Eugene.
Oh, Eugene.
Eugene seems in a bad mood. Probably has cried.
Oh. It's unusual for a man to cry.
I know. And he's giving you well, Alphonse did want to search one of you and give this message for you.
Well, thank you very much. May I say that you look fantastic.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm going back to my to my place.
So I'll open the message from my dear friend Brisecoeur.
Yeah, I will read it to you. Have been invited to join Adamic skis in a special type of convent, if you know what I mean. Madame Bourdon release me of my functions in the ball. Votre ami Alphonse.
I want to see his next haircut.
So yeah, you at least you know that Brisecoeur is not in the house anymore. Has left the building. Brisecoeur has left the building.
I wonder how he left the building. In what shape?
I'm sure he'll enjoy my story of meeting the Queen.
Yes.
Okay, to make story short, I guess your goal was to bring back the person for interrogation.
Right.
Yeah. Correct.
And probably, to make things short, Martin, you heard a word of that from Luciano, probably was called upon at some point. So, yeah, the lackeys were able to find you, and you are all in some place in the Musketeers' barrack. The three of you are there with the person. Luciano is there taking care of the wound.
Jean-Marie, I couldn't help but notice you escaped with the Chancellor's carriage.
Oh, yes. Yes.
He wasn't in it by chance.
In fact, he was. I met him. He's a sweet man.
And did you bring him back to the Louvre?
Of course. I had to make a little detour to get back to him, but eventually I returned him to the court. And I must say the people of Paris have treated him well also. I found him, he was playing cards with some butcher, and it was fantastic. He seems to have a good time.
I'm sure that will not upset Monsieur de Treville at all.
I say it's good custom to show us our way of life.
Well, in fact, it wasn't the Chancellor himself, but some nobleman. But nevertheless, he was...
When I tell the story, it'll be the Chancellor.
Well,
that's better.
He tried to speak to me in Swedish, so I presume he was the grand honcho. Yeah, I met the guy, of course. I met the Chancellor.
Is the wound serious? Oh, it's Philippe. Of course the wound is serious.
Oh, yeah, it's serious.
What can I say?
Yeah, it was one hit.
I'll assist Luciano.
Well, Luciano have five dice in his pool in medicine. So, do you want me to make a roll, or are you taking the average? There's no rush. There's no...
No, there's no rush. You're quite in a calm place. Yeah, well, you have time to interrogate that person. It's looking, it's looking at nowhere, kind of lost in her thoughts. It's a blonde woman, blue-eyed, and yeah, she's still there. She doesn't say a word.
So a guy is how do you want to make her speak? I mean, it's a lady. We have to show her courtesy, the courtesy of the king, but she defied us. We warned her and she did not comply. So, suggestion?
It's possible she was being forced.
Yeah.
But we can make the surgery painless or painful.
I don't want to use torture, but maybe we could pull just a mind trick on her. Maybe if I start sharpening my tools behind you guys, maybe that could do the trick.
I could be very intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, could you do that?
I could.
We could convince her that she needs the last rites. Pray with her and try to gain insight into her mind as she confesses her sins.
Well, it's a bit harsh, aren't I?
Life is hard.
But that could work also. I'll leave you decide, since you missed most of the action tonight.
Oh, that's one way to put it, as I defended the queen.
I bet she would think you are a priest. Maybe she would fall for this.
How was the bed? Was it soft?
The gentleman doesn't speak of such things. Brisecoeur, man.
I bet it was soft.
So, removing the the cloak of the Musketeers, it would be pretty easy to confuse Martin for a priest.
It would.
But he's not going to pretend to be one. He won't say he's one. He won't wear the collar. So I will go to the woman. Is she conscious?
Yeah, but she's not looking at you. She lets Luciano do his stuff. Usually people would at least feel some pain, but she's in some kind of a shock.
All right. So while Luciano is working, I will pray. I'll lay my hand upon her and I will pray. And what I'm praying for is that she find it in herself to open her heart and mind to us, see us as friends, want to be able to share with us her inner secrets, her thoughts. So using the magical art of homomancy to change her attitude toward us, right? To affect her mind so that she sees us as someone she can confide in.
Okay. Okay.
Which will not be easy.
No, go ahead. All the while, while you're doing your prayer, someone knocks at the door.
I go look to see what it is.
It's
Crack it
Claude, Martin's lackey.
Come in.
I'll play the lackey, but at some point maybe I will dispatch them. But since he's coming with some sort of a clue, he has something in his hand. I've looked upon what was around what you've been described, and I found this. And he's stretching his hand, and there's a piece of clothing.
A piece of clothing.
It was hidden under in a bush. You can see that it's a costume for a nun's costume for a sister. With this, and he has a rosary in his hand. Un chapelet, Sébastien. A rosary en anglais, c'est un chapelet.
Okay.
Yeah, I've learned the word.
I did not know that.
Yeah, a chapelet is a rosary.
Rosary.
Nice.
All right.
So, yeah. That's all I found that was odd. I don't think that a nun would go outside unclothed.
Have you met? You have met Brisecoeur, though, have you not? This cannot.
I saw him, in fact, because my eyes sees lots of things. Yeah, he was accompanied by a woman that I don't know of. Usual.
Yeah,
for him.
Nothing unusual. So I bring this to Jean-Marie. What do you make of this?
I'll make some drink for our guests and you, my masters.
Thank you.
Jean-Marie was looking outside, lost in his thoughts, and you surprised him like, what? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Claude found these outside. Like some nun had discarded her habits.
Let's try something. Let's give the rosary to the woman. See if it feels familiar to her or.
Okay. Before going there, Martin for the spell.
All right. So because it's touch, that adds no complications. Praying for not very long, so that we have a scene of conversation with her, that would be 4 complications. And everything else adds nothing. So we're looking at 4 complications, meaning I need 6 successes to do it in 1 roll.
1 roll, because you don't want to add time.
So it will. If I don't do it in 1 roll, I get to continue, but I have to beat a difficulty of 2 every turn. So
okay, perfect.
Okay, so this is homomancy, so that's 6 dice. I'm gonna roll 2 blue ones because that's awesome.
Blue ones, because that's awesome.
All right. How many successes will I get in the first turn of praying? I get 3 successes in the first turn of praying, so I have 1 success towards my 4.
Okay. So yeah, after that first prayers, you have a faint idea that Claude came with something, but not more. And at the same time, the lady suddenly looks at you, and as she has not horror in her eyes, but some sort of realization, like
she knows what I'm
just
doing.
like that. Yeah, but you can do your second roll. You have still 3 success to have, but you have to beat 2 every time. That's it.
Yep, that's right. On 6 dice. And 3 again. I'm rolling the average.
So you are at
I got 1 more success. I'm halfway there. Yep.
Halfway there. Okay. The lady and Luciano will say, who's playing Luciano?
I could play my own.
I'll play Luciano.
Okay.
Luciano is the girl is moving and kind of backing up from what you're doing, but you're still holding her.
Oh, calm down. Calm down. It's okay. He'll just lay a comforting hand on her and shoot a dirty look at Martin. I don't think she likes the religion.
And okay, and then you can make your final roll.
I only get 2 successes, so I don't advance at all.
Okay, now Jean-Marie is coming at her with the rosary.
I'll just present the rosary in my hand.
And she's looking at it, having difficulty to hide her surprise. So yeah, she's quite disturbed by the rosary, which makes another chance for Anthony to roll. At what point you get a non-lethal damage?
After 7, if I make 7 rolls, I take damage.
Okay.
And I only get 2 successes, so I don't advance it again.
Damn magic!
Life is hard.
Okay. Okay. So so she's telling you, I won't say anything. I won't say anything.
I'm putting the rosary in her hand, getting very close with her. You already have told me plenty of things. Your face is like an open book.
She's looking elsewhere.
Why not just tell me what's going on before I get my answers?
And she's swallowing, looking at you, which gives Martin another chance to get through.
Teamwork.
This is good cop, bad cop right here.
Yeah.
Well, and the badder cup is waiting behind.
I'm going to spend 1 style point.
Okay.
And why not? I will also add into my prayer an invocation to the White Lady.
Oh.
The brooch that Louise gave to me, which will give me 2 extra dice. Oops. One of which I just dropped on the floor.
It's a no. Bad omen. Bad omen.
Here we go. All I need is 2 successes, and I'm rolling 7 dice.
2.
No, sorry, I'm rolling 10 dice. 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay, so your magic is getting through. Okay, yeah, that will be 1 style point for Jean-Marie. He asked for it, but I think it deserves it. Making the team work. And yeah, okay, so what this spells enables you? What does it help for? I just don't remember.
It's just to make her willing to share her secrets with us. She sees us as friends. Yeah.
And she closes her eyes and begins to cry. You see tears rolling on her cheek.
I'll sit by her side, still holding her hands in the rosary, and listen.
Well, I see the rosary now. I'm not concentrating on the magic.
You can see the rosary, yeah.
What is this?
It's mine.
You are a nun?
I'm my sister. I'm Sister Blanche.
Ah. Tell me, why are you involved in this action against the Queen?
It's not against her.
Oh. You seek to help the Queen?
No, I don't want to help the Queen. I want to help my Mother Superior.
Tell us your story. And if it is just, we will help you.
I'm gonna stand up, leave the hand, and just go back to the window at the mention of a maternal or matriarch. I'll just I'll go to the window like, oh no.
The door knocks, Philippe, just behind you. Talk. More harder than what Claude has used just before.
Who is
Harder.
it?
Mr. de Tréville, open it now.
Oh, great.
I cracked the door to make sure that's really him.
So you open the door.
Yeah.
You see him. You see him with Jacques, your lackey. What Jacques will say, he was obliged.
I smelled Jacques' breath, but I let him in.
Hello, Mr. Moreau.
Jacques.
Boy, my master.
Oh, God. Jacques, sit over there. Thank you for bringing Monsieur de Treville. Welcome.
Oh, no problem. And Jacques missed the chair by a good foot and fall on the floor. Oh.
Mr. Tréville looks at Jacques with angry eyes, looking at the scene, looking at Jean-Marie's stained clothes, Philippe's stained clothes, looking at a wounded woman alone in the Musketeers' barrack with the rosary in her hand and Martin taking her other hand. Can you tell me what this circus is all about?
I swear that chair moved. I swear.
Thank you, lackey, and you.
Monsieur de Treville, yes, this woman, she was involved in stealing something from the Queen. And we have recovered it, but we are asking what has happened? Who has put her up to this? If this is treachery. And at no point did any of us touch her in any way that Brisecoeur might have. He is not here, as you can see.
No, where is he?
He is escorting a lady of the court.
Of course. We'll come to that later. Is that any related to the intrusion in the Queen's chamber?
It's very related to that.
Okay. Well, so you have found someone involved in that lady. I've heard that it was crows.
Trained crows stole something. They knew where it was and how to get it. They took it from the room. My understanding from the Queen is that it's a small wooden coin with a blue center.
No.
The coin itself was dropped into the hand of a cloaked person who fled and was chased down ably and quickly by Jean-Marie and Philippe and the Chancellor of, of Sweden.
Chancellor of Sweden? Is he involved in that? What have you done? Oh,
Our job. We found the object. We found the culprit. We even know why she did it.
okay. Well, I have to go back to the Louvre, but I want a report on my table by the next first hour in the morning. Is that clear?
It will be done.
You will, sir.
Since the crows seems to be a strange affair and that is your department, I'll let you finish the job, but try to be discreet. This disturbance tonight is not pleasing the king, the cardinal, or the chancellor.
We'll try to have our conclusion by the morning.
We won't let you down.
Okay, he's going out.
Look over Jacques. Hand it over. Come on.
I turned my attention back to the lady.
You got something.
All right. I can share.
I take a swig. Anyone else? There's enough in this bottle.
And she's crying. I will die.
Well,
So
Luciano will be very upset if you die. He's not one to let his friends slip away into the embrace of the grave. So, you
No,
want to
don't-
help the
don't
Mother
understand.
Superior, you want to help your sister.
Yeah, I can help you. Can help you. Help me, and I can help you.
How can we help you?
I let you meet the Mother Superior. Maybe you could talk to her.
Did you say that you got the coin? I say to Philippe.
Yes, we got it. I
Could
did
you
not think
show
that
it
was-
to me?
Yeah, I hand it over.
And I show it to her. Could you explain this?
This is an artifact from the New World.
Is it yours?
Oh. My Mother Superior wanted it.
What's her name?
Mary.
Mother Superior Mary. From which coven?
Convent Saint-Georges.
Why did she wanted an artifact from the New World?
That was given to the Queen as a special gift.
The Queen didn't have to get this. It was... It belonged to Sister Mary, to Mother Superior.
All right. I'll be out just a few minutes. Wait for me before going. I'll be just a sec. And I'll leave for my quarters, and I'll explain if you want later.
Okay.
I have no further questions for her. I want her to know that I'm interested enough to help her. Right. So I'll listen to her story. I'll agree to meet the Mother Superior, and
Okay.
but that our job is to protect the king.
Okay. What do you do, guys?
She's going to live. Is that correct? Luciano was able to save her.
Yep.
I'm going to change into some really dashing clothes, and we're going to go to the convent. I think.
I don't have to change.
No. Okay.
And,
The rain has stopped. So you're going directly to the convent?
I will want to go with Jean-Marie, but perhaps he does not want to go.
Well, Jean-Marie is going first to his apartment. He's going to his personal locker, use the key he hides somewhere under his bed, open the locks, and start gathering witch hunting equipment, stakes,
Oh, we can
hammer.
Can sense the danger. If there's such a danger.
Jean-Marie these days is quite off just a little bit. And in his mind, Mother Superior could be something else. And he's not willing to take that risk.
So I'll knock on his door.
Oh, come in. And you see Jean-Marie like sharpening a wooden stake with a knife.
You've been to a convent before, I see.
Side point.
Thank you.
I did.
Our captive, our new friend, will escort us, but I fear that her original attitude toward us will return soon. So many people backslide in the true faith.
It was no ordinary nun. She was using a weapon as well as being very athletic for a nun. She even almost lost Philippe back then.
Really?
I'm not willing to take any chance with that Mother Superior. If she give me any signs that she's under some influence, she will get it.
That will be an interesting thing to try to explain to Monsieur de Treville. I look forward to seeing you do so, but if it's necessary, I will back you up. Always.
And I'll need your help, Martin. I don't see things very clearly these days. I may end up do something that I will regret. So I'll leave you your judgment. You tell me if the Mother Superior is under some influence. I will trust you.
All right.
And one
I
more
appreciate
thing.
your honesty.
And one more thing.
Yes.
We kind of made this silent pact that we don't talk about that night at the Martel's family backyard.
At my house? Yes.
Yes. I just want you to know that for what I did, you have every right to take my head.
You did nothing wrong.
The only thing I'm asking of you is to wait, just wait for me to kill the Loup-garou of d'Orléans. Then you'll do whatever you feel is appropriate for your father's death.
So I step in really close to him, which is very unusual for Martin. I grip his arm, and I say, when you kill the loup-garou, it will be you and me together.
You can
All for one.
see Jean-Marie shaking, and he's answering back. One for all.
Both style points for both of you. And Philippe, all the while. Philippe, all the while. You need some action, you will have some. Near the places, the cabin where the girl was, you can hear someone beef, paf, poof, poof. Then you can see Jacques, falling unconscious on the floor. You can hear Luciano. What do you
Mamma
do?
mia!
Is she gone? Does she beat the crap out of him and left? Is that what's going on?
So you're outside and she's trying. You can see her trying to run outside with a broken chair leg in her hand.
I'm gonna tackle her.
I think she broke my tooth, boss.
I'll get you a gold one. And I just tackle her.
Tackle her. Okay.
Get me another bottle instead. It's fine. It's fine.
She tried to make full defense on that.
Okay.
Good.
And I just try to grapple her.
Because she wants to go away.
All right. So I use 6 dice for grappling. 2.
Well, since she has a share leg in her hand.
Yeah, that's true.
And she has the talent riposte.
Woo!
That's even better.
Forgetting 4 dice to roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You roll what? The 1, 2?
I rolled a 2.
You have 4 non-lethal damage. Yeah. So you're at what? Did you? How many stun do you have?
Oh man, yeah, that would stun me. My body's too.
Boom.
So you're being knocked down. Oh man. Okay, I haven't saw that coming that way. I was hoping for some exchanges, but
Martin, sorry.
you see her run away. Stun lasts how many time?
One turn per level over his stun. So if he has a stun rating of 2 and he took.
Okay, that's 2 turns.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So at some point, well, they are talking in their chamber. So you're the only one that can do something, and you see Luciano coming, holding his eyes like that. Where is she? Okay.
Help here, Doc. Help me.
Luciano comes over by you. Go, run after her.
Where did she go?
Jacques, wine.
Speak louder, please.
Some kind of superwoman. Must be one of those witches she keeps on blathering about. He's like,
oh no, Luciano is becoming pale. Not the witches again! Oh no!
she came out of nowhere, 9 feet tall.
So you get 1 style points, and you don't see stars anymore.
Feel free to do any kind of medicine roll.
Oh, no. Luciano is crying now, and he's going back inside like, oh no, not the witches again.
Yeah, grabbing the bottle from Jacques once again, take another swig. Luciano, oh my head! What can you do for my head? Help me out here.
I know a place. They have this grog. This is really good. Real good.
Nah, push the right hand right on Jacques' face. Not you, you idiot, Luciano. I sit down right where the woman was, or whatever. When you push the bandages, whatever he's got around, sit down like, oh,
Okay.
oh, they're never gonna believe. I'm never gonna live this down.
Well, Martin and Jean-Marie, we have a glimpse of the scene outside, all the screaming from Luciano and Jacques and Philippe.
Oh,
I lean in to Philippe's ear as he's lying there on the table begging for medical assistance.
yes.
Get up. Wow, I froze him in his tracks.
Your magic is too powerful.
Oh,
It's a perfect frame.
okay. Oh,
No, I'll bind his head. I assume she cracked him across the face with the table leg.
oh. Never
And,
seen anything like it. It's lightning speed.
Really?
And by the way, you don't have the coin with you anymore. Who had it? You don't have it, Philip. But did you give it to Martin? I
To
don't
me.
remember.
Martin.
Okay, so yeah, you don't have it, but that's because Martin wasn't. Because yeah, she searched for you rapidly just before leaving.
Right. So the coin is important to her. If it matters, I'll treat his injury and earn 3 successes.
So is that 2 success to remove non-lethal for 1
Yep.
non-lethal? So you have 1 non-lethal less.
There you go.
Oh, I thought each success got rid of one non-lethal. Is that not right?
Yeah, 1 for 1.
Oh, 1 for 1. So then I have
It's 1 for 1. Okay, so okay.
Okay, good.
So you remove 3 non-lethals. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, let's. If you get near her, just watch out.
Like I told you before, I'll be right behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Make a reason check, which is double your intelligence. Maybe
Cool.
just to figure out some of the informations that I gave you through the interrogation.
Right. So we know the name of the convent. We know the name of the Mother Superior. I get 3 successes.
Okay.
I get 1.
And-
My head hurts a lot.
You had 1?
Yeah.
Well, you okay? Well, for at 1, you know that there's a convent Saint George is plausible. Jean-Marie, how many did you get?
On what?
Reason check
Reason check? Okay.
to double your intelligence.
3.
3. Okay, so you both have 3. Okay. There's that convent Saint George. Coming from that convent, there were rumors that the sisters used to go to the New World as one of their activity. They were getting in a boat, go there, and come back. So since it's a very that is quite a trip that is talked a lot about in the streets. So yeah, the sisters from Convent Saint George has that reputation to go to New France.
It's a little bit peculiar to have a convent using a male saint's name.
Yeah,
Very
but
strange.
not any male's name, Saint George.
You mean the Dragon's Lair?
Possibly.
I see.
George, that sounds familiar.
1 success. Yeah.
Oh,
One of your brothers.
Yeah.
Well,
George.
Anyway, Jean-Marie is standing in the doorway with his musket, all his gear, knives.
Here's
all
the problem
kinds
we face, gentlemen. It's the middle of the night. Monsieur de Treville wants his report first thing in the morning. We need to go to a convent, and we're men.
And we don't have Brisecoeur. Okay, let's go. he would know what to do.
Let us put ourselves in his shoes.
Bringing Brisecoeur in a coven, he would take it as a challenge.
I grab Zimri by the shoulders.
To convert as many as he can.
It's convent, not coven. You keep saying the wrong word.
Convent.
Couvent. It's a couvent.
Au couvent.
I look him up and down and say, I think you're confused.
I think for once, Philippe, your linguistic skill is above mine.
Yeah. Well, all you need is a helmet. You need a helmet. In fact, I'm gonna go grab mine. If I've got, I'm gonna go get a helmet. Run back to my room, put my helmet on.
No, now you look nicer.
Yeah, no hat with a plume, just a helmet.
Nice.
Ready for anything.
Oh yeah.
Well, while you're preparing, Claude finally arrives with the drinks. By the way,
I grab one.
He's looking at you, Martin. I saw the lady running.
We'll get her.
In which direction?
He's pointing out the direction, which makes sense from what you know from the convent. He says she strangely look a lot like the lady that Brisecoeur was with.
Really?
Well,
tell me more.
The eyes, the face, just a little less angry.
So she was in disguise then with Brisecoeur.
But she wasn't wearing a non-clothing. She was
that would explain
a gentille dame. That she was dressed as a gentille dame.
Right.
And it was, oddly, not long before the pursuit.
Okay. The distance between here and the convent, is this something we need to ride, or can we walk?
But it's in Paris. Paris is not that big. It can be made on a walk.
Good. Let's continue our discussion as we go.
Okay. Depending on what you need to discuss, I can make you at the gate of the convent.
Just finding out more about what Claude saw with Brisecoeur.
Yeah, well, he's following you. Isn't it strange? That woman is quite fast. But Brisecoeur would have shown somewhere if it was the same lady. Or it's just mere coincidence. Maybe my eyes are doing me some tricks.
Maybe there are two of them. She spoke earlier of having a sister for whom she was concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Claude.
Maybe. Yes.
Would you be able to find Brisecoeur now?
I don't know. Well, I don't know where he got with this lady. I can make my best, but
well, you're fond of Brisecoeur, as am I, and I would hate to have him wind up, dead or in otherwise harmed, being caught up without awareness in this plot. So perhaps if you could seek him out and warn him.
Of course, I'll try to do my best yet. And by the way, what did Eugene brought you? He seems to be very upset about the paper he gave you.
Well,
He's
this
going
letter,
on.
Claude. I show Claude the letter. We have no secrets, he and I.
Well, I like secrets. You know me. I've been invited to join a Damaskis in a special tide of convent, if you know what I mean.
A special kind of convent. You're right. That slipped right by me. He's where we're going.
I hope not. And he's going his way. I'll come back to you with what I know.
I think we should hurry, gentlemen.
I gotta move on.
Ready? I'm ready.
Okay, so going through the streets of Paris, you get in front of a more quiet neighbor in Paris, mostly on the outside of the city. The convent is not the big one. It's a small house with just one story high. Okay, well, you have the floor, the floor and the first level. And behind it, there's some sort of a park, you know. But it doesn't seem to have any gardeners taking care of it, since all the vegetation is just let loose by itself.
Mm.
And it's written Saint George Convent, and there's some sort of, well, there's a cross on the top, but over the door there's some sort of a dragon head, you know, a sculpted dragon head.
In stone.
Yeah.
I'll just quickly check the straps of my cuirass and check if the musket chamber is dry. I'll check my wooden stake. I'm pumped.
I'm almost regretting not putting on my breastplate.
Oh, it's on.
My eyes, I look at the structure, I look at the writing, my eyes get like saucers. I said, slap Martin on the shoulder. George!
Yes.
We're at the right place.
We are. Perhaps you should knock.
Okay.
So you're knocking?
Let's, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. The door's open. There's a nun, which is someone you don't know.
Bonjour, madame. We are here on the King's business.
Yeah, wait, she's with a candle. You're musketeers. I can see that, but it's a little late to come here.
The King's business goes on 24 hours a day, madam.
You should come back tomorrow.
We need to speak with the Mother Superior.
I cocked the hammer of the musket.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness.
But the Mother Superior, she's very sick.
Tell her it's about Obéquois.
Both of you first, you are hearing this name for the first time. Philippe and Jean-Marie. Obéquois. Why do you need that little Indian?
If you're so upset, you already know. Take us to the Mother Superior.
Okay. That is some sort of an order.
Yeah.
What skill do you want to use for that?
I don't want to use intimidation. I don't want to be bullying her around, but I don't want any crap either.
No?
Bureaucracy.
Okay. Go ahead for bureaucracy. You want to go ahead, try it.
It's the King's business, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, King's business. Nothing has to be discussed here. That will be you need to beat the average of an average difficulty.
I can do that on the average.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. And she closed the door. So you're waiting outside.
I'm not going to wait too long. Philippe, how's that wall?
Oh, easy to climb. I will go right up. Say the word.
Okay. What is your average for climbing?
Oh, my average for climbing is 3.
Which is quite enough. You can climb easily. Yeah, you can have a clear view in one of the window.
Is the gate locked?
Okay.
The gate of the house?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
I
think
Martin
it's
is
locked
probably
down.
so probably Martin can see Jean-Marie coming to the door, aligning his musket on the lock of the door, and he's about to shoot.
I climb up the
That is
wall.
bureaucracy.
Yep.
At the point of a gun. Really?
And
I stop and say, they're clearly messing with us with stretching times.
Okay,
I clamp the wall and cross myself before I look in the window.
okay, you want to look in the window?
Absolutely.
I will play that. Odd or even, choose.
Oh, even.
Even, yeah, you, no, I've had odd. So, there's a nun in there sleeping. Yeah,
Arrangement.
she's sleeping tight. Because if you have got it, I would have asked you, who do you see? But now I'm telling you, which one do you see? You see a nun sleeping.
Okay.
That is the first window. There are 3 windows.
Do any look open already?
Since it's a quite hot evening, it's a little open, yeah.
Let's see if I can quietly and deftly open the window so I can get in.
Make a stealth roll.
This is the sort of thing that ends careers, Jean-Marie.
Yeah.
I said earlier that I was waiting for your call, so all right, I'll just take out my my musket.
This is one of those
Tapping the
moments.
wood on it. Tap.
Yeah, go ahead, Philippe. What's going on?
There's an interesting story relating to this, out of character for 1 second. Now, here was the thing where I was thinking, do I spend my last experience point and have a 0 level stealth skill, or do I wait till next time and spend 2 so I can have a 1? But no, I said, no, of course not. I'll wait, because why should I spend the points twice? So I get to roll 1 die, because I have a dexterity of 3. That would apply to stealth. I could have rolled 3, but no, I was cheap. So I have my experience point here on the sheet, banked.
Lesson learned.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no. Absolutely not. This is great.
Go ahead.
I roll a 1. For stealth.
Yay!
Yeah. Which wakes up the sister, and she sees you in the window.
I just look at her. Bonjour, bonjour. Kings.
And she comes by the window and close the curtains. You can still hear her scream. All the while, you guys down there, yeah, you can hear the what is going on upside.
You know what, Martin? It's funnier when it's Brisecoeur. I don't know why.
There's a chance he can get out of it.
Yeah. All right.
Kick the door open.
Shoot!
All right.
Okay, you can see down there, the third window. There's a head of a young girl, which is not Caucasian French.
Ooh.
Dark hair, dark eyes, and
I call out her name.
more darker skin.
Right.
Hello?
I try to call her by her name.
You're guessing that it's her. You say,
I'm trying.
and she looks at you. She hears her name, and she backs up, close the windows.
Can I? I'm fumbling in my pouch for the wooden trinket, but don't shoot the door. Kick the door.
It's metal. I will ruin my boots and probably my feet too.
Yeah. You see someone by the other side. 3 nuns.
You were right.
You gotta have faith.
Gotta have faith.
I don't know what your man is doing, but we have some special. We can tell a minister about this. We can tell the church about this. We can tell the cardinal about this. I suggest that he gets down.
He's a special exchange trainee from another province. You must forgive him. He's coming from Marseille, from the south.
And I'll double down on the bureaucracy. Well, they're stunned at this line. And if we do end up speaking before the cardinal, whose story will make them look worse, I wonder. Especially when your side of the story involves breaking into the Queen's apartments.
We have nothing to do with that. What is the story? What is this craziness?
Then we must speak to your mother superior. And you know it. Step aside.
No man's entered the place.
I come towards the lady. I'll wet my finger, the finger of my glove, and I'll extinguish her candle.
Okay. Otherwise, Philippe, what are you doing? You saw a big one on the third window, by the way. Philippe.
I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna jump into the window, figure out where I can go find her, and go grab her.
Okay, so you're kind of leaning on the wall. You go towards the third window.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And yeah, the window, you can open it easily. No stealth to do, unless you want to be stealthy again. But
it's cat's out of the bag there.
yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna do with style and grace. Swinging into the window.
Okay, so you have the girl that is in the corner, sitting down and no, and but she has put some furnitures in front of her door, like if she wanted to prevent someone to enter by the door. But she's there. No.
Oh, praying that she does not jump just like every other nun I've ever met. I'm going to go in front of the door and block the door as well as the furniture. And it's like, oh, no, it is okay. It's okay. I wish somebody smarter than I was here to say the next thing. But I will wait.
And
Please,
She's got an honest face.
But she's coming at you and she's coming at you, looking at you and say, Go, you die.
Oh no, not yet. But your sister, she tried. We're here about the coin. The coin.
Wendigo back. The eye is I.
Who's I?
Wendigo.
Wendigo.
Yeah. I heard Googlers around.
No, don't need to Google that.
No.
Not fine Canadian lads like us.
No, but Philippe never read that episode of Alpha Flight, nor does he have Google.
The real legend is even creepier than the superhero.
Oh, I know. But
the what you say? Okay, so Wendigo. Have no, and she's shaking and she takes her sheets and Wendigo.
Is she screaming loud enough for us to hear?
No. So she's kind of refraining it. But you're with the sisters.
Yeah, we'll just keep arguing with the sisters.
Okay.
But the sister, all the while the sisters are you arguing with her. You see two others joining them, and one of them is not with her cloak. She's Sister Blanche, you healed up, and beside her is another sister that has the same face. Looks like her sister. We'll get you to Mother Superior if you want.
Yes.
You'll have to follow us.
Lead
They're
the
looking
way.
at each, and okay, and Sister Blanche is approaching you, Martin, and says, "You convinced me of something. We must help you now."
I am in your debt.
So they get outside of the place,
Oh.
and they're getting by the backyard towards a gate, a locked gate in the park.
Okay.
And they have a key. They're looking at you. They both took. Just two of them. They both took their one of their staff.
One.
I have my hand on my sword.
Yeah, you can see Jean-Marie overreacting, like
he's paranoid, and
Yeah.
I'm mean.
It will be to help you. And they open the gate. Yeah, be careful. Sister Mary wants to see you, but she's resting there.
Is this a cemetery?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't look like one. It looks like a garden that was just abandoned by any gardeners for a too long time.
Okay.
Martin, you probably see Jean-Marie is about to draw swords. He's he's nervous.
Let's have faith. I'll go through the gate.
Avec quoi, Philippe? She by the window. She hears the of the gate of the park, and she's get by her window. She runs at it, and she looks. Boss, go with them. Help them. Die. They'll die.
Oh, I cross myself, not again, and I grab the curtains. I leap out of the window.
These ones are not as solid, but you almost rip off the border of the window. Okay, so
Rolling
you're
deftly
getting
on the ground. Not quite so graceful.
right. Just a question. We're nearing the end, but are we able to play enough to get to the end?
I have an hour-ish, an hour and a half.
I'm good.
Okay.
Good.
I'm well, we're getting towards the end, so I'm guessing we'll get there. Okay, so you're in that park. It's quite creepy, you know. The vegetation has took over all the bad vegetation, taking over the good ones. So yeah, and lots of mosquitoes and all sorts of insects. Feels like a jungle.
Great. And then the two are coming with us. The twins are coming with us.
Yeah,
Or
they're
they left?
leading the.
Oh, yeah.
They're leading the way.
Okay.
And and Philippe, you arrive at some point.
Yeah, one of these is the one that's cracked me across the head, isn't it?
Yeah. You can see her.
I gotta make sure the helmet's really close on my head.
You'll get your revenge.
Okay, so you're getting through all the vegetation and all that. Make a perception check.
This reminds me of home.
Mm.
I'm going to use the red dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna use all the whites. New theory.
5 successes.
And I threw one dice away.
5
so
success.
take another one.
No.
5 successes on 7 dice.
2 successes.
That's exciting.
Martin,
5.
You see, well, in some of a lower vegetation on your left, you can see an object grabbing your attention. Looks like a feather that just don't belong there.
I'll pick it up.
The feather is coming with a hat. And such a stylish hat only belongs to someone you know.
Does it smell like Brisecoeur?
Oh, it's like
the perfume of 1,000 ladies?
Yeah, that smells like that. That is his hat.
You'll have to describe what Brisecoeur smell. I lost my sense of smell somewhere.
Oh, yeah, so all sorts of perfume depending on what lady is going to meet. For the day, perfume may be to please Madame Bourdon or even the Queen.
If only he knew the Queen.
Yeah.
Advantage to Martin.
So I found Brisecoeur's hat. This is upsetting.
Both ladies are turning over and looking at that.
Where is he? I received a message from him earlier saying he was to be brought here.
They look at each other.
By one of you. You, because I have not met you. Where is he?
Mother Superior wanted to meet him.
To do what? He never goes anywhere without this hat.
He left it there.
Where is she?
Mother Superior. We're getting at it. We're getting at it.
Faster.
Okay, so they're making their way through the bushes. Well, there's some sort of passage. It's not the first time that people come and go here. There's some sort of a pathway in the bushes, and it's very easy to follow. You can, well, there's a strange smell coming at you at some point. It smells like you have smell. This is the kind of smell you can smell on the battlefield. Smell of corpses. And they're getting near. They say, we're almost there.
Ladies.
They're getting over. What do you want?
I know you smell what we smell. I know you see what we see. You're leading us. Where?
We want to help you. Something bad is going to happen.
Then I will have faith you're telling me the truth. Now go faster.
Yeah. Well, they try to go faster, and yeah, at some point, you arrive in some sort of a clearing, a probably recent clearing. You just see folded grass on the ground, and you can see a corpse on the ground. It's a corpse from probably a beggar, which is emptied. And, you know, he has been bitten on the... Someone or something has eaten the guy.
Ugh.
You can see another one. And you can see in a tree, attached to a tree by vines, Alphonse is there. And he's kind of you know, he's stunned. He's knocked out. And yeah.
Martin.
Wait.
You are testing my faith.
Okay. So, dear Musketeers, in order for us to help you, you have to let the coin out. The eye of the Wendigo, as Abequa calls it.
And do what with it?
Just leave it here. And she's pointing the center of the clearing. Trust us. We wanted to have that peace, but if it's there, the Mother Superior will come, and then we could...
Trust you? That I cannot do. Sorry, ladies. It's now or you lose your head.
I hold up my gloved hand and say, the Mother Superior will come because of the eye of the Wendigo, and then we slay her?
Yes. Trust us.
That sounds fair, Jean-Marie, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. I strike the pole of my musket on the ground. I mount it on it, start loading it, remove my cloak, and start getting prepared for...
Philippe, see the Brisecoeur. I walk over to the center of the clearing. I take out the eye and I place it on the ground.
All right. I have to do something just before doing that. You can hear some sort of a chant coming from the woods. It's very howling.
Right.
All right. I just... Okay.
Yeah.
Just calculating something just for a second. All right. Okay, go ahead.
As you're calculating, I'm walking over to Brisecoeur, seeing if I can at least cut what's binding him, following Martin's direction. Just talking to myself. Okay, musketeer tied up, howling, clearing, and like looking around nervously for a fire. This is not good. This is not familiar.
Just another day's work.
Then wondering whether I should untie Brisecoeur or not. This could go bad.
Okay, as you're approaching, you can see vines and roots moving on the ground and all around your knee, knuckles?
Ankles.
No.
Ankles.
No,
Ankle.
Ankles.
Okay. Okay.
I'm taking my
My
right.
socks.
You can hear that, and you can hear the thing. You can make not Philippe, but since your attention is on Alphonse, but Jean-Marie and Martin make a perception check.
Alrighty.
Oh, 4 successes.
Me too. 4.
Oh,
Both of you can
that
pretty
beautiful
much make
tree.
out where it's coming from. It's coming from behind Alphonse. You can see a silhouette behind, in between the herbs, but you can make out exactly what it is. But it seems to be quite tall.
I was just about to ask, how big is it?
7 or 8 feet tall.
I'm taking a note to adjust for height, and I'll aim just a little higher for the usual spot for vital organs.
Shooting past me. I'm in the line of fire. This is all familiar.
This is what we trained for.
I'm not even sure I see Philippe at this point. It's a little bit blurry.
Okay, while you're
I'm gonna
doing
duck-
that, the chant is going. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to duck low and move off to Jean-Marie's left to go around the left side of Brisecoeur and go into the area where the thing is from the side so as not to get shot.
Okay. While you're doing this, the vegetation seems to move around. and try to tie itself around your ankles. You'll have to make a dodge against that.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
4 successes. Both of you do that too, Jean-Marie and Philippe.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we using for dodge here?
I think it's your defense.
Defense.
Your defense, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 2.
2.
Both of you are stuck in vines, but
Ah,
Martin was fast enough not to get caught in it.
Is it just the ankles?
Yeah, you can. You can. For now, you can just move, but you can see that both twin sisters, are not caught in that. They just take their staff, making roll in front of them, looking at you, Martin, and looking at you, and then they go pick up the eye of the Wendigo.
Betrayed.
Sister bitches. So Philippe, you outlaws, did you say you went to Brisecoeur?
really close. I was just looking to see if I could untie him.
He wakes up. That thing is gonna eat me.
You've looked better. I found your hat.
Oh, thank you.
Remain calm.
So yeah, so Martin, you see a figure, whitish, skin stretched over its skull. Probably was a woman, since it's all naked, so you can see her woman feature, and yeah, its eyes, you can see the gleam of its eyes, but both eyes looks like if they were holes, and you can see blood around the mouth. And it's coming at you with a staff in its hand. A staff, something that looks like what you might expect from New France.
From the other
Indians.
2 white sisters.
And you can see that there's a coin, exactly like the eye of the Wendigo. And the other side, there's a spot to put the coin on. And the coin is empty. At last you came.
Martin is not going to respond, but he will attack.
Okay. Well, let's all make initiative, even though some of you are stuck in vines.
1.
Yeah.
4. A 1 and a 3 on the beautiful blue die again.
Nice.
So
I got
who
3
has?
successes.
So who has 4? Jean-Marie.
4.
So yeah, you feel that the Wendigo, as we may call it, will make a move towards Martin.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take a shot at the Wendigo, and it's a big creature, so I anticipate a bonus because of size.
The bonus for size, I think it's more easy to hit. Isn't it?
It's already factored in because we're its defense is already taken into account because we are size 0, so you never have to worry about that when you're human.
Okay.
It was a good try.
All right, I'll take a shot and see how it goes. Since since the Wendigo is going for Martin, I'll spend my last 2 style points to make it a good shot. This is meaningful. My comrade risk injury. He's not prepared. He's not a slayer like me. I must protect him. And I'll shoot, and after the shot, I'll even go like, "Hey, come after me, you beast!" Oh my god. 7 successes.
Woo!
Oh, at last, a good roll.
Yeah.
They have to be there somewhere.
Okay, I have to roll for defense. Just tell me, the bullet you're shooting is made out of what?
Well,
I saw on your sheet. I saw on your. I guess I saw something on your sheet, but I just want to have your version of it.
Adamantium.
well,
Blessed by the Pope.
well. At this period in history, bullets are made out of lead. They are all little balls of lead, of iron, of steel, and they are most likely enveloped into a paper cartridge with some powder just right behind it. Jean-Marie is not a weaponsmith. It's not sorceress science, though, to change the ball for something else. Jean-Marie is a starting character. I don't think he has the skill, the knowledge to use special ammo. Even if it's cool to shoot a silver bullet all around, it's not in this character's background or capability.
Right. You've made a shot of a champion, but it kind of entered the skin, and Wendigo just goes like that.
I drop the musket. Come!
Looking at you. Okay, 3 initiative.
That's me. Praying, normal praying.
Okay, Cape.
I will, because I am of the school of anatomy. As it's reaching into its flesh to pull out the body to taunt my friend Jean-Marie, I will extend into a long thrust, aiming at its heart.
Right.
But
Go
I'm
ahead.
expecting to die now. All right. That's 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well, lots of dice.
I got 12. I have my blessed blade. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Your blade is made out of what? You have an enchantment on it?
It is enchanted. It's been blessed to increase its damage, but it's just a normal sword in all other respects.
It does the same as the bullet. You can just enter your skin. Philippe.
Are these vines stopping me from moving?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think I have no recourse where I am to just other than just slash the vines, so I can free myself to run to help my friends.
Okay, so you're slashing the vines?
Yeah.
Perfect. All the while, the Wendigo, no, don't go for Martin. She kind of, I will eat you later. And she comes by the 2 sisters who are looking at her and with some fear, but here you are, Mother Superior Mary.
Get it!
Yeah.
Who's going to get it?
I'll get it.
Well, since the Wendigo was busy into defending a little herself, yeah, she gets near and she just grabs the coin, but that's all. So we're getting back to Jean-Marie. Well, she looked at you. Later, I'll eat you.
I'm very, very easy to digest. Come have a taste.
Such bravery.
Come on.
Stop trying to eat me and eat me.
Okay, so that's all you do on your turn?
No, I will try to cut the
vines.
Cut the vines at my feet just to get around, since I cannot move, I suppose.
With what?
So, with my Josephine, my rapier.
Okay, you're cutting the vines. All right. Yeah. We're getting back to Martin.
Okay. Why didn't I bring a gun? So, I'm going to charge across the ground between me and the two girls to do a flying tackle.
Oh yeah, Captain Skirk move.
Hoping to.
So yeah,
hoping to knock the wooden coin out of the hands, right, so that it doesn't pass to the Wendigo. That's
go
what
ahead.
Okay, and I will use my last 2 style points to aid me in this regard, giving me 6 dice, and I will use 3 red ones for that.
Oh yeah, the red ones might be the good ones.
Only getting 2 successes, however.
Well, you kind of grab the Wendigo, which doesn't move, but yeah, okay, it's disturbing her quite enough without getting out of it. 3, yeah, that was more okay. Yeah, and Philippe, well, okay, you, yeah, well, do a roll to cut the vines. Roll kind of your fencing,
Yeah, okay.
your attack.
That is 5 successes.
5 successes.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, okay, you're able to free yourself right now.
Okay.
So what do you do?
So as the Wendigo is wrestling with Martin, my intent is to run over there. Now she's got the staff with one eye in her hand, and does she have the other eye in the other hand? Is that what's going on?
And there's Martin, trying to grab her, but now he's just standing beside her with his arm around.
So spending my last 3 style points, my intent is to disarm her. So that
disarm. Okay. Woo! Let's try a move.
So what I'm trying to do is knock the staff out of her hand.
I think it's -2 doing a disarm.
But actually, no. I don't get to add my weapon bonus either, so it's even worse. And so I'm rolling 8 dice with the style points. I believe.
Right. And the defense of the Wendigo, even though, has got down a little since it was already attacked.
Right. Yeah. So there we go. So I get 6 successes on disarm. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's like my worst. That's my worst category in fencing. But I did use a lot of style.
So yeah, you may even damage that. I've rolled a 0.
Really?
Nice.
How many feet away for each success does that thing go? Is it like 5?
I think it's 5. Oh yeah, it just goes away into wood.
Knock that thing away, like 30 feet away.
Ladies and gentlemen, the famous Philippe Moreau.
Okay. Well, it's time for the Wendigo and the girls to move. So one of the girl, the one that already has struck you, the one you fought before, comes in front of you, and you try to parry.
Oh hell yeah! The reflexive parry with the riposte. I didn't riposte her last time. I am not going to be nice.
Yeah, well, she's making. She has a style point. She'll use it. Okay.
I only get 3.
So if she had riposte, that could do the, you know, the endless parry of forever.
Yeah, 3 successes.
You one non-lethal.
One non-lethal. Okay, all right, good. Hooray!
You can see the staff getting smaller and smaller.
That's right.
Sorry.
The other one comes in front of you, Jean-Marie, and says, "I'll undo you myself alone." And she wants to strike you by the head, trying to defend yourself.
I'm gonna duck under the blade. Yeah.
Well, it's a staff.
Oh, a staff. Okay.
But it hurts anyway.
Yes, they do.
3.
3, 2 non-lethals.
All right.
Oh, man.
I'm not stunned. I'm not moved. I'm not knocked back nor knocked down.
Right. You and the Wendigo, well, will try to grab you by the neck, Martin. She saw her staff go, but she has a free hand. So she will try to lift you.
Okay.
So
I will try to not have that happen.
yeah. Okay, let's try this.
Five.
Oh man. Oh, you I don't know how you would describe that, but the end just goes beside your head, you know, just a clear cleave it, yeah. Okay.
She reaches out and I pivot out of the way, getting closer to her body.
Sébastien with Jean-Marie rolled an attack against your vine just to see if you were able to free yourself the last turn.
Okay, I did not roll last turn, so
no, yeah, well, just to see the result if you were able to get a good result.
Okay, so it's a slash, so I have +1. Since the Renoir is a slash 3.
3. No, your blade is stuck while you have sister. The other one who hasn't told her name yet, but maybe you will never know it. Okay.
Like Black Panther in Civil War, I don't care.
The question is now, Jean-Marie, what do you do? Do you still fight the vines or do something else? Jean-Marie?
Oh.
Yeah.
Since I received the staff, I will reply in kind. Am I still stuck into those vines?
I can. You will remove 2 from your attack.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. That's a 4. Okay. I'll let myself fall into the ground in that case to gain distance over her just by falling, and I'll try to stab her like while falling.
Wow. Okay. Perfect.
So it's going
do
to
an
be
attack.
trust.
Yeah, that's a trust. You can try a trust on that.
-2. So that's 1.
Yeah, 1. Okay, well, okay. She just back herself a little, and yeah,
I fall into the vines. Yeah, good job, Jean-Marie.
At least we've tried. Martin.
Okay. So I'm very close to the Wendigo. I can't harm the Wendigo. My friend, right? And Jean-Marie, of the two sisters, which is closest to me? The one we know or the one we don't?
The one we know.
The one we know. All right. Then revenge tastes sweet as I step in to engage her.
Okay, go ahead.
And Martin is now fighting. He's totally serious about it. So I'm thrusting for lethal areas as I was trained. Don't draw your weapon unless you're trying to kill.
Okay, she's trying to make a maneuver with her staff. It's not a very clear maneuver. Maybe you have a gap.
All right.
Martin.
Well, that's wildly disappointing. I got 3 zeros and 3 successes.
Well, at least you have one lethal going through.
Good.
And she doesn't have a lot left. Luciano did a good job, but not that such. Okay, so, okay. Oh yeah, well, when you heal, you revert lethal to non-lethal, isn't it?
That's right.
So it's like if she had all or non-lethal yet. So you add the one lethal over that.
Yes.
She falls. In pain. Okay, it's Philippe's turn.
Okay.
Sister Blanche is on the ground.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I refrained from stepping on her head like I should. So, at this point...
A good man doesn't step on a nun's head.
Yeah, well, no, none. At this point, the Wendigo still has this eye, right? In its other hand, I've knocked the staff away. It's got this other eye. I'm gonna do a cold shot and try to knock the. It's either try to grapple it out of her grasp, or do a cold shot and try to knock the eye out of her hand.
Well, let's say I would. It's with some sort of a call shot. The call shot on the end is
maybe 4.
4.
Why? Yeah, that's what I'm searching for. Try
Negative
this.
4. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to roll 7 dice with a mighty slash instead of 11.
Which is quite good.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, she rolled a 0.
I got 5 successes. Unbelievable.
Oh,
The same thing. You just okay. So yeah, the staff.
Well, the coin.
Defending against Sister Blanche and Schlock. You can see the eye of the Wendigo going away. You just lose it in the. Brisecoeur says, "Good shot, my friend. I owe you a drink for that."
No problem. I do not see your pouch anywhere.
The Wendigo is angry.
Really?
Yeah. So she'll want to with claws, trying to just rip you apart. Maybe eating you first. Try to defend.
I will. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. Did I parry?
Yes, it parries. You can make, but your riposte doesn't do any damage since you were equal. Sister, the other sister turns over to look. Sister Blanche on the ground and says, "No." And she's disturbed by seeing her sister on the ground. And the Wendigo says, "It's an order, kill them." But she's kind of shocked, so she's hesitating. Jean-Marie.
I'm on the floor in the vine. The lady is distracted. I'm gonna take out a throwing knife and
made out of what? I saw your equipment list. You have a silver one.
Well,
I saw that you had a silver knife.
I'm in a conundrum because I know the answer to your question, and now I am pondering what should I answer. Let's see. I have a silver knife indeed in my equipment.
And you throw it at who? Sister, no one knows.
I'm. Do I see her? Yeah. No, I'll throw it to the Wendigo creature.
So throwing is a throwing skill, I guess.
You can use athletics, or you can.
Athletics.
Yeah, that's athletics. And you don't really have a minus for that because you can stand still to throw something. So you have full dice.
Yeah, full.
And the Wendigo was attacked, huh? Yeah, by Philippe. Philippe attacked.
One success.
One success. She's got a 0. So yes, that time it's doing something.
That's a great sound.
Yeah, you totally improvised. Okay, so yeah, and it's kind of hurting her. It seems to burn her inside. She didn't saw this one coming. Martin.
Martin has been considering picking up her staff to use it against her, but seeing that, he'll take off his cross, wrap it around his fist, and wade in. His silver cross.
Into that ugly face.
He's going to soften her up with some kidney blows first, because he's not attacking from the front.
All right.
All right. And we drop down to our teeny tiny little brawl skill. Okay. Here we go. 1.
Which is not enough. It's kind of back off, feeling that you're going to hit her with that. It's time for Philippe to do something.
Okay. My eyes open up as I watch the knife hit the Wendigo and it do something. And the switch goes on for 1 second. You can see the light bulb going on. So I'm gonna grab for this dagger if it's still in her and yank it out and try to just whack her with it.
Okay. By the way, Martin, 1 style point for hitting someone with a cross.
Hey.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I was not generous on style point, but yeah, I should be. Okay. It makes things more grittier. Okay. So taking the dagger and stabbing again with it. It's like taking out the weapon and stabbing with it. It's kind of making 2 attacks. Uncheating a weapon is that some move that replaces an attack in.
It's an action, yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
you can make some sort of a total attack. Yeah, taking that and stabbing her is just that you will only have your passive defense if she does something against you.
That's fair.
Okay.
You try this?
Yeah, I'll try this. What the heck?
You're a gambler, so you have the silver dagger in you.
All right, and it's only 1 lethal, so I guess I'm probably using 9 dice at this point. Alrighty. And that is 4 successes.
4 successes, and since it's the 3rd attack in the round, she doesn't have much to defend. Oh, 4 successes. It goes deep into her body. And you can feel the blood on your on your forearm, and you can see Brisecoeur behind. Could have brought the silver spoon I ate the soup with tonight.
You idiot. I thought I was mad at you I thought you were eating shrimp in the bowl. Not now. I'm sitting there saving your ass from this Wendigo.
Could you at least help?
He's saying, Madame, by the way, before you were sister, I'm sure you were a perfect lady. Does it work? Well, maybe it will work. Yeah, seduction at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He can't help but roll for himself.
He's going to be eaten alive.
Sleeping with the Wendigo.
Oh well.
Well, even the most religious nun wouldn't resist as such honey type of saying. She's disturbed, so she won't attack this round. But that's not the case of Sister. The other one, which
Sister
will
the other
stab,
one.
which will smash Philippe's head under his helmet. Do you try to defend yourself with a knife?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I've rolled quite a good roll.
I rolled quite a 3.
3?
Yeah, 3.
3 non-lethal.
Oh, 3 on me. I am stunned.
Poink! So you drop the silver blade.
And I'm also at this point. I'm stunned and I'm at 0.
Well, you can do 1 action per round.
Right.
Jean-Marie, the vine
Yes.
is leaving you. The magical spell.
Finally. I'll guess I get up to my feet and draw my equipment. And it's probably going to take my turn, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah. Of course, you're getting out. What you can see by the corner of her eyes, there's a witness for this battle. Abequa has entered the place. She's hidden behind a tree and she's looking like that.
Okay, I'm gonna kill her last. So okay, pass.
Poor friend, little girl.
Fond of her, actually.
It's not a good week for Ramarie.
Martin. So the Wendigo will turn over to you and will try to bite you, but you're faster than her.
I hope. I will again try to strike her with the silver cross. Faith, tenacious.
She will try to stop you with the hand.
I'm going to use my style point.
Go ahead.
Better. 4.
4. Okay. She just got hit, and you can see that you made quite a scratch that is bleeding, and she falls face down in front of your feet.
And I will say, Amen.
You can see the other sister just dropping her staff, looking at the Wendigo, looking at her sister, and then coming at her sister and wake up, Blanche, wake up. It's okay. Yeah, you want to know her name? I will tell you her name.
And now she receive an NX into the head. Bam! No.
Blanche? Is her sister? It's got to be Stella.
Oh yeah, let's go. Stella and Blanche.
It has to.
Dubois, of course.
Stella.
It's French.
Oh yeah, let's call her Stella. I don't find her name anymore. oh, it's Odette. Well,
Odette,
I think okay. Well, yeah, there's an Odette. Okay, yeah.
What? The name of my wife? Oh, damn.
No, but it's not her. Fortunately,
so he's like, he's stunned.
Okay. Well, okay. So you have Abequa that is coming, and she's blinking her eyes. She's looking at the scene and looking at the dead Wendigo. Sister Marie is dead. The Wendigo is gone with her.
What do we need to do with the eye?
Burn it.
I'll go gather the one up that got lost in the woods. I'll go look for it.
And the staff. Oh, my head.
All right.
How can we test your purity now?
You're talking to Abequa?
Every sisters in the convent.
You won't see us. We'll go to New France and we'll stay there.
Oh no, you will not spread your disease. You will answer for your crime, your corruption.
You never been to New France? It's
It's awesome. Martin has raised his empathy to ridiculous levels. Is he getting a sense that they are lying? That is there relief that she's gone genuine? Does it seem that way?
Feels that they'll have lost the reasons why they were doing this.
But they might be equally guilty, you mean?
But she's well, the other sister that you knocked out, that you wounded, she's kind of waking up herself, and yeah, she's not dead, but she's in a very bad shape. Philippe, you're getting back to us, and yeah, there's no Mother Superior, there's no convent anymore.
Well, this might actually be a matter for the Cardinal.
Yes. So, to make it short, you make a report, I guess, to Mr. de Treville.
We have to. We have no choice on that.
And Mr. de Treville is reading that with horror. A Wendigo. What is a Wendigo? That is his only remark.
It's certainly not a sandwich.
All right. Yeah, well, Brisecoeur tells you his little part of the story. He was seduced by a lady to come see it. Yeah, he was taken by a Sœur Odette without knowing that she was a sister or a nun or anything. And yeah, but her goal was...
Oh, so we came to Brisecoeur rescue. We rescued him.
Oh yes, we rescued Brisecoeur.
Oh, he's never going to hear the end of it.
From a woman.
Oh,
from a
I
bunch
had
of
the
women.
situation perfectly in hand. I was trying to talk to the Wendigo.
Oh, this is going to be good.
No. Okay. I had the situation all in hands, and I knew that you were coming because, yeah, Musketeers, we are tight.
Yeah, but you did save your ass. That counts for something. That's
We
a
can tie
hell
you
of a
back up on the
story.
tree. You can show us how you're going to get down.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
No. I was a part of this mission without knowing it. And we succeeded well. All for one.
The brains of the operation, the ringleader.
That's right. He got there. He figured it out and got there way ahead of us.
Well, if it wasn't for my plan to stay at the ball while you were watching, you wouldn't have saved the queen from those crows. And
I think I'm gonna punch it with this gun. Just like, shut up.
yeah. So yeah, okay. So yeah, Brisecoeur was brought there, and he saw one of the men being eaten, and he witnessed the Wendigo just growing a little, getting a little bigger while eating the man. If Martin or anything makes research about Wendigo in some writings, this is a legend. Abequa can tell you about it.
You would research that, definitely.
This is a this is a creature from New France. Usually they come alive when someone is lost in the wood during whole winter and survives. He comes out of that and he wants to eat everyone. Yeah, but the thing that was with that Wendigo, it was special. It has some sorcerer feature, Indian shaman features, with the stick and all that.
Right.
Well, by the way, did you burn the stick? If you have kept it,
I was hoping people would forget.
We just burned the whole thing, the whole convent. And...
Okay, so there's no stick anymore.
Yeah,
okay.
The stick and the Wendigo's body and everything.
Well, Mr. Letrevi asked for some kind of why I call that a survey, an enquête,
Investigation.
Yeah, investigation. For that, so you find a personal journal of Sister Mary, which she was some sort of a monster hunter herself. That's why the Saint George and the Dragon, and she got to New France to face a shaman, which was a Wendigo, but he put a curse on her. Well, that's what you sense from the writings. Right. And Abequa told you that she went on the boat on the last minute because she wanted to follow. She wanted to follow the Wendigo because she knew that the Wendigo was going elsewhere, and she wanted to see the queen because in her tribes the women are the most important ones. So she asked the Captain Paul to see the highest woman of the and she's that's why she got to the queen, thinking that she would really help her. But all the while, she recalls that Sister Mary was, inside the boat, not going out, and she was getting thinner day by day. So she was becoming a Wendigo.
Right.
And when she came back, she convinced her sisters to help her,
to feed her.
Yeah. So the sister had a fighting skill because they were some sort of monster hunter on their own.
Oh, they had fighting skill, really? The hell you say?
So I guess it's 5 experience points for that evening.
Yeah.
And maybe some, at least the queen knows your name. So next time it will be Ivan.
That's true. That's true.
And I want to make my wrestling call right now before entering, but if Paul Wiggy Wade Williams is watching this, Alarena Maurice Richard, no, that's it, Québécois, good joke. Okay, if he's watching this, you can see that we're all making this game alive, this game you wrote, but we're never the 4 of us together. So we want a game master that is up to take us to the dangers that we will be able to defeat. Brisecoeur will be there. So yeah. So I'm asking Paul Wiggy Wade Williams, if you're watching this, I'm challenging you to make a game for us, so we can see at least once the 4 Musketeers together.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So
nice.
yeah, so I will stop the broadcast.